Good evening and welcome to Roy Sewell Gymnasium for the pivotal matchup, Roberts, really, between White County Warriorettes and the Stone Memorial Lady Panthers. This game, boys and girls, a lot on the line for White County squad. Good thing we're playing at home in the gym right now that is in first place in the Tennessean poll for best gymnasium in the Nashville region. If you haven't voted yet, go ahead and vote for the Roy. You want to talk about home court advantage, this is it.
Yeah.
If the Warriorettes and the Warriors can beat Stone Memorial, I don't know how they couldn't beat them here.
Right. Such an energetic place to be in, especially with that. You're going to have all these elementary school kids here getting announced tonight, so we're going to have a lot of their parents out in the crowd as well. Warriors are really going to have a push for them tonight.
Not only that, but we got Big John in the student section, so it's got to be a good night. But we're going to set the headsets down and get it started with the national anthem. Don't go anywhere just yet. Well, I know we're not on camera right now, Rob, but that gave me chills. Pep Band played a great national anthem, per usual. But right now, we're going to introduce these Lady Panthers, starting with number 2. Let me get that name for you, Addison Howard. Then we've got number 15, Kimberly Cash, LMA. I think it's LMA. 23, that's Ashley Wittenberg. Number 24, Mia Graham. And then we've got Courtney Hedrick, a thorn in the Warriorette side the last matchup. Let's see how they fare against her today. But right now, we're about to introduce our starting 5. Starting off, of course, as always, with number 3, Ava Jones. That Jones-Hedrick matchup will really define this one, Roberts. Another big part of it is going to be number 5, Bella Winningham, and her shooting ability from beyond the arc. Then we've got number 12, Kyra Fox. Her defense, especially in district play, been huge in a couple of these close wins. Then you've got number 13, Gracie Clark, whose personal scoring run against Stone Memorial really put that one to bed. And then, of course, the one who makes it all go together, the point guard, the floor general, number 14, Lakeland Grasty. So right now, our 5 and their 5, and if just the casual viewer is looking at Stone Memorial's record, it's not great. It is 7-16. We were talking about it before. I have a lot of respect for Stone Memorial and their scheduling. They've played Pickett County, York. They've played, of course, us and Upperman and Cookeville, the top 5 teams in the region for the most part. And 3 of them they didn't have to play. That was just on them. So they're battle-tested. They've got the Warriorettes here tonight. I'm excited, Roberts, as the tip is up and Warriorettes got it. In the hands of Clark, spinning, going up, and getting it to go. Gracie Clark giving the Warriorettes a quick 2-0 advantage. That's the start you're looking for.
Yeah, I was not going to lie, I was looking for my +2, but Dicus, we've been doing that so much.
As rebounded by Grasty, going to kick it out to Winningham, over to Fox. Going to find Clark, going to drive in, kick it out to Grasty, corrals it, mid-ranger, no good. Rebounded again, Bella Winningham getting a lot of offensive boards, and Clark, the benefactor, quick 4-0 run.
This press is working
fairly well.
We'll see how long this lasts for, though.
Especially seeing as how much that we played Stone Memorial over the last couple years with more or less this same squad. Mid-ranger, good. That is number 23, Wittenberg. That was a pure shot from the release point. Fox gonna get it over to Winningham in the corner. A miss off the front of the rim. 6:50 to go right here. Wittenberg bringing the ball down. Gonna cross to her right and get it to number 2 at the wing. Now Howard dribbling, trying to get something going. Gonna get it back to Wittenberg. Back at the wing now. Gonna use the Hedrick screen, drive in, kick back out to Hedrick. Mishandled it at first. You can tell they're not gonna let her get that 3-point ball off. She didn't miss too many in Crossville. 6:20 to play right here. The Warriorettes doing some great ball denial early. Going to hand it back off. Number 2 going to get it over there to Graham. Back up top to that is Wittenberg. Great dump down, fine. Going up with it, Hedrick. She just doesn't miss those.
Yeah, just a great post player that has a shot,
Speaking of shots, a True North 3-pointer down the hatch early for Belle Winningham. As you were saying, Roberts.
Yeah, that was the losing formula to the Warriorettes whenever they played Smith County. Collins,
heck of a ball player.
Down low, great shooter, can finish under the rim. Warriorettes really need to focus on that.
It's going to force turnover right here. You know that she's a great player whenever both of us remember her name. We have so many names cycle through Collins. It was a memorable shot. Up top to Fox. Right now the Warriorettes are still trying to avenge that loss in my eyes. 5.5 minutes ago. Going to keep swinging around the perimeter. Going to find Jones in the corner. True North 3-pointer. Ava Jones back-to-back with Winningham. And if they stay behind the arc, it'll be a fun one here tonight. Going to get it up ahead. Howard going to take it. GT Odden air ball and oh no. They're just going to say that's going to be Stone Memorial basketball. I don't think Stone Memorial really knew that or could believe it. They were just going ahead and going to let White County inbound it. But Howard to inbound now. Going to find Hedrick. Going to hand it back off to her. Going to let it fly off the side and corralled. Going up with it. Fouled. That's number 15, May, headed to the line.
A lot of confidence from this Stone group, Dicus. They don't have no problems with taking any shots they want.
Absolutely, and that really is half the battle, having the confidence to take the shots. Now let's just see if they have the skill to make the shots with 5 to go here. Gonna hit the first as kind of an unorthodox shooting form, Roberts. She really gets low to the ground.
Yeah. A little bit of like that kind of, not exactly, but Jake Davis used to do the same thing where he'd dip down really low. But, yeah, she does.
She hit them both. Can't complain too much. Into the hands of Fox. Going to find Winningham. Nifty pass.
Oh, wow.
Going back up with it, Clark. Going to hit the line for 2. As Kyra Fox is like, where's my assist at? That was just a gorgeous pass.
It was.
Kyra Fox does so many little things like that as a complete behind-the-back no-look pass. But even bigger than that, saved him from a turnover. Now anything the Warriorettes get is extra.
Right.
As Clark misses the first free throw. Got to hit this one. 4:47 to go here in the first quarter. Clark shooting the second, going to hit it. Bring the lead back out to 5 points. Stone to inbound into Wittenberg. Going to get it to Graham now. Going to get it back out Wittenberg. Hedrick going to pump fake back to Wittenberg. Driving in off glass. No good. Rebounded Winningham. Clark full head of steam. Going to kick out Fox. Going to no-look pass it. Jones. Another nifty pass. Another True North three-pointer. Ava Jones hitting 2 early as she sees Hedrick's 3 ball and she raises her 2 of her own. 4:12 to play right here. Hedrick, the answer. It's good. As you just can't give her that kind of space.
That's incredible.
To have 2 shooters, shooters at the center position like this, it's a really fun matchup whenever they start going at it. Grasty going to take one off the side and hustle play.
Wow.
Winningham going to save the possession. Jones to Clark, going to kick it out. Fox for 3. No good. Just couldn't get that one to go. Still generating a lot of good looks early. Howard, cross-court find Graham, slipped out. 3.5 minutes to go, and a foul on Winningham. So I'm going to call out the student section on that one. I don't know how you don't have a Butterfingers chant going against Graham. I mean, that's a drop. That's a slam dunk for the student section.
Yeah, fair.
Out to Hedrick. Going to find Howard now. 3.5 to go. Trying to run a play. Going to get it into Hedrick, who's got a great court vision. But knocked away here. Clark, everybody fighting for it. Hedrick going to keep it alive. Now Howard going to drive in.
Oh, wow.
Nifty pass, and Kyra Fox is like, I've been there. 3:05 to play. Here comes Grasty in the lane all by herself off the front of the rim. Here comes Howard, a 1-on-3 fast break. She's going to wisely pull out. Get it to Wittenberg for 3. No good. Rebounded by Clark. Shooting gone cold here for a little bit, but both teams playing with great pace. Winningham can't get that one to go. Howard with the rebound after the swat away by Jones. Oh. Gorgeous find and another highlight sold near the rim. Fox going to get it to Winningham, to Grasty. Grasty, no-look pass to Graham. Turnover. Right now, both teams need to take a breath and hit your layups. 3 ball up, no good.
As soon as Stone starts hitting some of these dikes, the Warriorettes are going to be in trouble if they don't find an offensive answer here soon.
Absolutely, but credit to the Warriorettes, they're getting the rebounds. Right. That's going to be big. Jones hits the mid-ranger. Timeout. Your score 16-9 with 2:04 to go here on the Ron Qualls Farm Bureau score report. As going to give you a little bit more information about Farm Bureau. If your insurance rates have recently gone up or you're tired of having to call 1-800 numbers for answers, you should call Farm Bureau Insurance today at 931-836-3171. They strive to make every insurance transaction a pleasant one. Someone on staff in their local office is there at all times. Let's see here. Trying to mess with our audio a little bit. This is you right here heading into the first one, right?
I'm number 1 on here. Let me find me.
Yeah, I think so. So right now we're going to inbound. I think we need to turn you up a little bit if we can. I don't know if we can.
That's on Max there.
Yeah, I don't think we can. Knocked away, stolen. Warriorettes getting out in transition. Clark, fadeaway, tough bucket. Gracie Clark, timeout, Stone Memorial. I guess I don't know what they did in that first timeout, but it wasn't enough. 18-9 now on the Ryan Qualls Farm Bureau score report. So we'll tell you about one of our other game sponsors, Whitetail Properties Real Estate. If you're thinking about selling your farm, but the land selling process has made you turn tail and run, turn towards Whitetail Properties Real Estate instead so they can help guide your entire land selling process. Call Matt Elrod at 931-808-6422 today. Saw his daughter Ava Elrod playing last night in that middle school game, which was, Roberts, a ton of fun.
It was.
I don't know about you.
It was a great game.
Both
Great
of
game.
them, both
Yeah,
the
they were
boys and the
incredible.
girls. The girls, an absolute heartbreaker. I hated that they couldn't pull away from that one.
Yes,
but I had so many people say that they were so lucky that we broadcast that one, so much enjoyed it. I agree. Going to drive in, going to get it back to Howard now. 1.5 to go. Going up, blocked. Late whistle. Fox whistled for a foul there. Let's see, that's her first foul. So they're going to have Howard at the line shooting 2. Gonna hit the first, make it an 8-point deficit. And second one, good. Hits both free throws. Warriorettes bring in a 7-point lead with them down the court here with 1:25 to go. As kind of been a streaky offense for them. They've hit a couple threes and they've had some cold spells.
Right.
How do you want to see them kind of balance that out and stay more consistent? Right there,
yeah,
another True North three-pointer.
That's exactly what I was about to say. We just got to get back to shooting threes. I feel like the start of this year and on forward, we've just kind of started to stray away a little bit from these threes we were normally taking. But, man, if we're open, we need to take every one of them
Graham
possible.
sidestep. No good. A good move. Just couldn't get it to go. Going to take another three-pointer. She's about 0 for 7. See if she doesn't start warming up 'cause she's been wide open. Clark going to pull away, get it to Fox. Going to drive in, kick out. Clark, 3. No good. Rebounded Winningham. Back to Clark. Going up with the right hand. Just couldn't get it to go. 30 seconds right here. The Warriorettes up 10 points. Let's see if they can hold on to this lead. Going to feed it down low. Spinning and throwing it up. Rebounded Winningham. 20 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Going to drive in, kick back out to Clark. Over to Fox, over to Grasty. Going to drive in, crossover move.
There you go.
Cross-court pass. Going to find Winningham in the corner. Great ball movement.
Ugh.
Couldn't get it. Clark going to make it happen. Stolen away. Got the deuce. And Stone Memorial just ran into her own player. Howard ran into the backside of number 44. That is Baldwin, who is tying her shoe. But Warriorettes will take a 23-11 advantage after one on the Ryan Qualls Farm Bureau score report, as that's the result that you want to see. And maybe you want to hit the gym and get the results you want to see. I would suggest Elevate Fitness. The Elevate Fitness, they proudly support their Warriors and Warriorettes. Join their community and push your limits with strength training, CrossFit, and more. Let's elevate your fitness together. Why wouldn't you?
Why not?
Right now, a little cheer off going. Our band, the pep band that we've got, is great. Don't get me wrong. Smith County had a good one the other night, but just something different about that Warrior pep band.
Right.
I feel like no matter how empty or how full it is, just to be able to hear the band playing all the old tunes just kind of makes you feel like you're at home.
Right.
And that's what the Roy is. It's home to a lot of these players, a lot of these fans. Again, go and vote on the Tennessean for the Roy, as right now Stone Memorial down 23-11 on the Ryan Qualls Farm Bureau score report with the ball. Howard directing traffic. They got the starting 5 back out there. No, got number 5 out there instead. In the hands of Hedrick. 7:45 to go here. Crossing over, going to hand it off to Graham. Graham with a little bit of daylight, going to drive in and ripped away. Almost jump ball called Great defense there from Winningham. She's been so aggressive getting her hands on the ball. It's really been paying off for her, too.
Anytime you get a chance to go for that ball clean and grab it, you got to go for that. You never know down the line. A jump ball could change a whole ball game.
Absolutely. Whose possession is really comes into play in the second half. Let's see if they can't capitalize. Mid-ranger, Clark. Oh, just off the back iron. I love that shot, though, from her if it falls, as that's a very tough shot. That's a Cape Caps type shot. Let's see if she doesn't hit the next one. Howard, ooh,
oh, wow.
Pretty fake, and just couldn't get the roll. Clark going to dribble out of it, push ahead. Winningham going to take the mid-ranger off the back iron, rebounded by Clark. These girls getting all the rebounds they can. Jones off the side, rebounded by Billings, just out of bounds.
Man, Doc, if these Stone girls were hitting these shots, this would probably be a 2-point lead in their favor right now.
Absolutely. They've had so many wide open looks at it. I think that the Warriorettes really can't hang their laurels on this 12-point lead, because if they start hitting 50% of their open shots, seems like this is a 4-point lead for the Warriorettes.
Yeah, they're going to have to build a 25-point lead or tighten up on this defense.
As miscommunication there leads to an easy 2 for Rittenberry. Wittenberg, excuse me. I knew it was something like that. 6.5 to go right here. Grassley with the ball near that volleyball line. Trying to get something going. Going to find Clark. Clark going around the Jones screen. Full head of steam. Scoop layup. Couldn't get the roll. But she'll head the line for 2 right here. See if she can't extend this 10-point lead. 23-13 on the Ryan Qualls Farm Bureau score report with 6:14 to play in the first half. Clark at the line shooting 2. First free throw gonna be up, gonna be good. Clark hits the first here. Right now, 6:14 to go. We're up 11 points. What do you think would be a comfortable halftime lead for these Warriorettes as Clark hits them both?
Probably about 15. I think 15 is just fine for them. That'll give you like a little run buffer. If they make 3 threes back-to-back, you say, you still got a 6-point lead.
Yeah.
That's a comfortable lead for these Warriorettes.
Graham going to take one.
Oh.
Hope she's not on her way to a 3-3 run, as that one was pure. Warriorettes are going to have to stick a little bit closer to their assigned player. That one missed by Clark. Going to get it out to Howard now, bringing the ball down the court, picked up by Grasty. Going to dribble around a Hedrick screen. Great dump down, just wasn't ready for it. Blocked by Jones, and a very late whistle is going to send number 15, Ella May maybe? We have 3 15s on my roster, so.
Oh, wow.
This is Ella May for the rest of the game, I think.
Okay.
First free throw not going to go down. In comes Fox for Jones. So it'll be Fox, Winningham, Grasty, Clark, and Billings against Graham, Hedrick, Howard, going with May, and then Wittenberg, as it'll be an 8-point lead now. Here comes Grasty, going to find Clark. Over to the corner, Fox. Going to swing it up top to Grasty. Grasty going to use the Billings screen and then kick back out to the 3-point line. Going to get it to Kennedy. Trying to find something. Going to find Grasty. Out to Fox. Going to find Winningham there. Up top, Grasty going to drive in. Kick out to Fox. She's got a mismatch on her. I wish that she'd just blow by Hedricks. Billings going to try and drive in. Dangerous pass corralled. Going to throw one up. Lakeland Grasty, her knowledge of the game impresses me night in and night out, as she didn't have a prayer of hitting that shot. Like, I am comfortable saying she had a 0% chance to hit that shot, because that girl was all over. She knew she'd get 2 free throws out of it, and she's going to hit the first. Just very savvy player in Grasty.
Yeah, real great basketball IQ. I mean, that's why she's the main ball handler. She sees stuff that other people wouldn't.
As she hits both right there, going to bring this lead back out to 10 points with 5 minutes to go on the Ryan Qualls Farm Bureau score report. Got Clark guarding up top. Now Fox on, again, we're going with May. Wittenberg going to get it back to Howard at the top of the key. Trying to figure something out. We got a foul on Grasty. Could you see a Stone Memorial player walked right in front of me? Maybe a hook?
I think I had the same thing happen to me, I guess. He's swinging his arm.
Yeah.
Around the view.
It's kind of a weird haircut this guy's got, too.
Yeah, very interesting.
Very wispy.
Yeah.
As Howard with the ball, going to dump down, find Hedrick. Great defense there from Billings. All you can do. Great job not fouling. Going to get it in the hands of Grasty now with 4.5 to go in the first half. Kick out, Winningham 3. Grasty diving. Bella Winningham hitting a true north three-pointer with a little bit of help right there from a shooter's roll.
I was looking back to make sure Lakeland was okay.
That's exactly what I did, and then I saw the referee put his hands up, and I was like, man, Bella Winningham hits a lot of shots that just the average player couldn't.
Right. A lot of shooters touch. I swear there's a little bit of luck in the game, Dykes.
Yeah. I'm sure she'd tell you it was skill, though. Wittenberg going to get stolen away. Grasty, she's going to drive in, going to lose the handle, going to find Winningham with less than 4 minutes to go in the first half. Reverse layup. Man, that is just like clockwork for her, as that is a 32-17 lead with 3:51 to go in the first half on the Ryan Qualls Farm Bureau score report. Warriorettes came to play tonight, and if you want to go somewhere that's going to treat you right, 141 Churchill Drive. Farm Bureau, proud to be your hometown insurance agency. More than 75 years of combined experience, they're there to help you with your insurance needs. Stop by and see agency manager Ryan Qualls or agents Daniel Bray, Justin Coe, or Kay Crosland. Located at 141 Churchill Drive. You can give them a call at 931-836-3171. They want to say go Warriors. And then right across the street, you have Elevate Fitness. If you're looking to level up your fitness, Elevate Fitness in Sparta, Tennessee offers CrossFit, cardio, and weight training classes, jiu-jitsu, as well as being the only 24-access gym in Sparta. Whether it's to build strength, improve your endurance, or master new skills, they've got you covered with flexible package to fit your schedule. Join them at 144 Churchill Drive. Start reaching your fitness goals today. Thank you to both of them for sponsoring tonight's matchup, which Warriorettes have really started to make not so much of a matchup. They've started to pull away here recently. Really, how have they made a 15-point gap between them and the Lady Panthers?
Simple answer. What do we got going on here?
Got a wet spot. But
simple answer. Warriorettes are hitting their shots. Stone isn't. Stone is getting great looks. Wonderful looks. If the Warriorettes were getting these looks, they'd probably be up about 35, 40 points right now. But Warriorettes are hitting the shots that they're giving, and Stone is not doing the same.
Where's Tyler Meadows when you need him, Roberts? I mean, this is what he does best right here. As Stone Memorial's coach, not too proud to wipe up a little sweat, maybe a little bit of water right there. Love to see that. I
love to see those shoes he's got on. All white Curry 11s.
Those are sharp.
Man, I need a pair of those. I don't even play that much basketball anymore, but, man, that'd make me want to play.
Yeah. Errant toss there by the Stone Memorial coach. Sold the highlight. Into Wittenberg now with 3:45 to play. Got Fox on her at the top of the key. Trying to size up Kyra Fox. Doesn't want to use that left hand. Going to drive right now around a May screen. Going to kick back out. Now she's got Clark on her. Always going for that poke away, Clark.
Yeah, active hands, happy hands. She plays it safe, though. Not a lot of reach.
Oh, my.
Wow.
She took that like candy from a baby, Roberts. Going to cross over, get to that mid-range, and hit it.
Yeah.
Gracie Clark, after a defensive play like that, she always hits the shot.
Yeah, you never want to hold the ball above your head with Gracie Clark behind you.
Going up for it, just couldn't get it to go. Rebounded May, couldn't get that one to go. Rebounded by Billings, in the hands of Grasty now. Over to Winningham, going to drive in. Wonderful pump fake. Wish he just would have went up with it. Out to Grasty, over to Billings. 2:50 to go. Corner, Fox, 3. Oh, in and out. I was ready for the true north three-pointer call. 2:43 to go now. In the hands of Graham, the shooter so far in this game, going up with it as playing for contact. Clark bringing the ball down the court, trying to hit that Euro, just couldn't get it, but will get her own rebound off of May's foot.
Oh.
A collective groan to our left, Roberts.
Yeah, they everybody let out one, mainly because the half-court referee was acting like he was going to signal stone ball, but the main ref, his call, overturned it.
Into the hands of Grassley, driving around, going to hit a mid-ranger right there. She, it is a line drive shot, but it's a line drive that finds the basket more times than not.
Right.
2:12 to play right here. In the hands of Wittenberg, going to go around a Howard screen. Now cross back over. Grassley sealing her off. Now Graham going to try and find some daylight. Going to get it into Howard now. 2-minute warning here in the first half. Howard getting to that left hand. Trying to go to work on Fox. Not an easy task. Rebounded Graham. Great fight. Out of bounds, though. No, jump ball. Jump ball staying Stone Memorial's way. Out of the game goes Howard. In comes number 5. That is Lane, Brooklyn Lane. Going to inbound the ball here does Stone. Trying to find somebody. Going to find May, and they're just not hitting these shots. Some that they'll be kicking themselves for later. Clark, mid-ranger, just missed that one. Just left it a little short. Winningham couldn't get the contact there. 1:35 to play. Going to find May down low, and for her sake, I'm glad she hit that one.
Yeah, missed one just like that earlier, but hopefully they'll get a little confidence.
Winningham, deep three. It's good. True North three-pointer. Bella Winningham. Oh, my. A true volleyball line three-pointer there. Brings that lead all the way out to 20 points. Going to cross court to Graham. Down low, Edric, who's had a quiet night. Off the side, rebounded by Billings. In the hands of Fox with 60 seconds to go here in the first half. Going up with it. Talking about ball knowledge, that's that. Seems like she's got the answer to everything. And if you're going to call somebody that has the answer to everything, 931-808-6422, that's the phone number. That will get you hold of Matt Elrod, who has your land selling solution over at Whitetail Properties Real Estate. So call today, 931-808-6422, to get that land sale solution today. Into the game, Norvell and Angel. Angel boxing out, and now Billings got the rebound. Grassley back over to Billings. 45 seconds to play. Going to get it into the hands of Winningham. Very much in range after that last three. Up top to Grassley. Caught a knuckleball. 36 seconds to play here in the first half. I think they're going to hold for the last shot. If you're going to scheme up one last great look at it, what do you want it to be?
Bella 3. She just came off.
Going to hand it off, and they're not going to go under any screens for the rest of the night with her. 20 seconds left. Grassley switching hands to the right. Going to get it out to Billings, over to Grassley. I wouldn't mind a Norvell 3. I know she's just off the court, but a gorgeous spin. Lakeland Grassley just going to do it herself. 5 seconds to go. Wittenberg got 2 and a foul on Winningham. Really not what you want to do in that situation. Luckily, it's not a shooting foul.
Yeah, thank goodness for that. You never want to send somebody to the line with a second left, but now Stone can get a decent shot off here.
To Wittenberg, gonna hoist, did not get it off in time. Your Ryan Qualls Farm Bureau halftime score report reads the White County Warriorettes 42, Stone Memorial Lady Panthers 19, as halftime is brought to you by Morgan Furniture Center in Sparta. Morgan Furniture Center in Sparta is your hometown source for quality, made-in-America furniture and Serta Perfect Sleeper and Beauty Rest mattresses. Morgan Furniture, you always get a Save with Dave discount deal. Plus at Morgan's, they will pay your sales tax on every purchase, plus free delivery. Morgan Furniture, located at 570 North Spring Street in Sparta, because you deserve the best in furniture and bedding for your home. Save with Dave at Morgan Furniture. So right now we do have some a little bit of a treat for you. Last night we brought you that middle school game. Now the elementary school teams coming to us. We've got the Bondi Croft Lady Lions cheerleaders about to walk out And I've got their names here. So it'll be Bonnycroft, Findlay, and Northfield cheerleaders and girls basketball players. So we'll be starting with Bonnycroft. I'm pretty sure that's blue.
Yeah.
It's their color. Cheerleaders starting with Lily Lamb, Izzy Dixon, Jasmine Rollins, Malia Klaus, Callie Bryant. A lot of Callie Bryant fans. Leah Kress, Madison Johnson, Emma Lumpkin. That's a great last name.
Lumpkin.
Gracie Dixon. No E on the end of Gracie. I like that. Emma Slatton, Adrian Cooper, and McKinley Botkin. McKinley, I like that. Couple good names in there. Huge shout out to the Bonnycroft cheerleaders.
Yes, they turned the right way.
Yeah.
There.
As we've got Findlay now, starting with Leah Graham, Abby Johnson, Caroline Goff, Lakota McAllister. I've never heard Lakota. That's a very pretty name. Aniston Pryor, Lydia Gerardo. Lydia, another good one. Kaylee Lau, Kira Wiley, Josie Porter, Rayleigh Thomas, Sarah Cravens. Huge shout out Tinley Hetty right there. Got Collins Elam, Kinsley Moore, Haley Lewis. And then the coaches, of course, Lacey Clark and Lindsay Porter. And this says basketball team on Becky Kinser. So good for her. As we got the Northfield cheerleaders right now, starting, of course, with Sophia Jolly, J.D. Beth Jones, Ailey McCulley, Sherilyn Sagostomy, Scout Telka. Scout, that's a good one. Sarah Wilson, Alyssa Whitenberg, Chloe Meather, Charlie Young, Molly Mulliken, Penelope Lewis. Penelope, good one.
Wow.
Mascot is Colin Fisher. And then got the coach Leah Mulliken out there, former high school cheerleader. She does a great job with them. So huge shout out to all the cheerleaders. Do such a phenomenal job. As right now we're about to do the girl basketball team. I don't think any Lady Lions basketball players came, but their names are Riley Ellis, Hope Tyndall, Lily Lamb. So she does both.
Wow.
Impressive. Izzy Dixon, Cambry Adcock, Bethany Webb, Emma Lupkin, got another Gracie Dixon. These girls do it all. Zoe Ashley and Aubrey Erickson. So congratulations to them. Very well deserved. But right now we're going to start with the Findlay Lady Falcons. Riley Kate Ryan, Brent Ryan's daughter. We got Stormy Webb, then Madison Leach, Alina Regas, Lydia Brewington, Anna Elrod, Emma Cloyd, Lily Oakes, Ayla Baker, Roxanne Daniel, Mally Clark, Jessa Horton. You'll like this one. Aspen Clark, Landry Ryan, Mallory Poss. Halftime star the other night, Izzy Pinion, Hensley Taylor, and then everybody, Emmy Faye Allen, completely unbiased applause right here. Huge congratulations to her. Got Skylar Young and Fern Jones rounding out the managers. Head coach Rhonda Girdley, she's been there forever. She deserves the biggest ovation you can give. Then assistant coach Lexi Golden, former Warriorette player.
What a team.
Absolutely. And now starting off with Case and Seal's cousin, Ellie Kate Randolph, Liz Heiss, Avery Ferguson, Hayden Jackson, Kalia Nash, Avery Daniels, Kinsley Tays, London Green, Shaylee Price, Wiley Coyote, just kidding, Wiley Madden, manager the Eliza Trevette there, and then Coach, of course, Casey's uncle, Danny Randolph. Huge congratulations to all these girls basketball players, and that's awesome to get the Warriorettes out there high-fiving them up. You love to see that as
that's awesome.
They came out and supported the middle school last night. Elementary schools returning the favor, as that's got to be a cool moment for them. But right now I think we're going to switch gears and have Will Stockton on as a little halftime interview for the next little bit that we've got here. As Aiden Amaral will be coming down to do a half-court challenge. Will Stockton joining me here. Will, you are both the unofficial and I think official leader of the student section. What's it like to have this kind of atmosphere here?
Well, it's a lot of fun. It's a great time when we get a lot of kids to finally come out for the beginning of the year. We really didn't have that many kids show up. So it's really nice that we've started to kind of turn it around, and, I mean, that's also thanks to Mr. Wilson and the
absolutely.
for doing this right here.
And this is huge. I mean, they really got behind Aiden on that free throw, or in that layup, excuse me. That free throw's good. Back him up to three-point land. Let's see if he can hit this one. He does!
Oh!
Half court. He's got a half-court heave. Let's see if he's got it in him. Gonna hoist. No, just a little short. Got 20 seconds for it. Heave, no. I think they should scoot him up to the volleyball line on this. Because if he can hit this, it would be, I mean, the roof would come off the Roy. Let's see, he's got another 3, 2. A valiant effort, but a much-deserved round of applause right there for Aiden Amaral. A great try there. But talking about that student section, kind of for maybe some middle school fans out there that aren't in high school yet, or maybe for some people that haven't been in a high school student section in a while, kind of walk through the traditions that the White County High School student section has.
Yeah. Well, it's always been just a real good tradition to be there, be loud, make it up to the back wall. That's kind of, I think, what White County's known for is we've got a real good basketball team and we've got a community that goes behind them. So be there, being loud, really getting into the cheers. We have, dozens of cheers, and really just support them through thick and thin.
Absolutely, and I don't know if you've seen this or not, but the Tennessean released a poll for best gyms in the Nashville area. Right now, the Roy, last time I saw, was at about 380 votes. The next closest was about 40.
Yeah.
So, obviously, if it wins, what do you think about this gym and the atmosphere specific gives it the edge over some other gyms in the region?
I think it's really just our community. It's the way that they come together and back this basketball team, boys and girls. Going back to, say, 2022, I think it was, when we hit that buzzer beater to go to state, just how electric it was in here. And I think we bring that most games. The community really gets behind it. The students definitely get behind it. And it's always really fun to see.
Well, high school is all about preparing you for the next step, whatever that might be. Your secondary plan is to go to the University of Tennessee at Knoxville. I'm sure that the Lively student section has prepared you for that over there. What are you most looking forward to about the university?
Well, I'm looking forward to going there and really getting to experience Knoxville. I've always been a major UT fan, so I'm very excited to go to the games, sit in the student section, and, try that out. I'm excited to, obviously get my degree. And I don't know.
That too.
Yeah, I guess if I have to throw it in there. Yeah, I'm just excited for it.
Well, Will, sorry we ran out of time. We'll try and make it up to you next time when we don't have so many names announced. But this was an enjoyable 3 minutes. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
That halftime was brought to you by Morgan Furniture Center in Sparta, your hometown source for quality made-in-America furniture and Serta-Perfect sleeper and beauty rest mattresses. At Morgan Furniture, you always get a Save with Dave discount deal. Plus, at Morgan's, they will pay your sales tax on every purchase, plus free delivery. Morgan Furniture, 570 North Spring Street in Sparta, because you deserve the best in furniture and bedding for your home. Save with Dave at Morgan Furniture. Had to get that one in at Matty Russ speed.
Yeah, I think every time I read that last one off, I was running low on time. I had to blare through that one.
Well, it's just so hard to cut those interviews short. You love talking to these people. As Grassley going to get over to Winningham to start the second half. Going to get over to Fox. Gonna hand it off to Grasty. Dump down to Jones. Gonna take the mid-ranger and hit. And second half looking like the first there initially. How much longer do you think we're gonna see these starting five?
Not much longer. It just depends on how this Stone offense is going to play this second half. Dodgers might leave them in for a little bit just to see how they perform.
Graham going to go around a Hedrick screen, going to get it into Wittenberg. Wittenberg going to take the mid-ranger, hits.
Yeah, if they start hitting shots like that.
If they start hitting contested shots, you think they'll start hitting some open ones too.
Right. Leads can disappear quick, especially when you have a whole third and fourth quarter.
Grasty, my goodness, that is a tough finish. That's a shot not for the faint of heart. Few people can hit a spinning floater quite like that. Graham, mid-ranger, off the side, rebounded by Winningham. She's going to push it ahead herself, driving in with the left hand, spinning, going to find Clark, mid-ranger, off the side, going to get a rebound. No good. Came up empty. Wittenberg with the rebound now, bringing the ball up the court. Going to push ahead, find May. Going to kick it back out to Wittenberg. Going to use Hedrick as a screener. Go up off 1 foot awkwardly and rebounded by Jones. Jones in the hands of Fox. Here comes Fox down the court, who's going to get it to Clark here with 6:17 to go. Going to hand it off to Grasty. Is she running a play or just giving a thumbs up? I can't really tell. That'd be a weird way just to run, but she's going to go around a Jones screen. Trapp going to get the ball to Winningham. Back to Grassley, going to drive in, take the mid-ranger, hit it. That is a tough shot, but definitely one she has a lot of confidence in and one she sees go through a lot. By Miss Allen.
Have a safe drive home.
Absolutely. Safe drive. Going to get over, going to find Hedricks down low, going to finish.
I wonder what she thought. I said.
I have no idea, but she looked puzzled when you said something.
Yeah, that's I don't know. Maybe if I remember tomorrow, I'll ask her.
Ooh, gorgeous pump fake into the lane, going up. Oh, just couldn't get it to roll. But Jones going to get 2 free throws out of the gorgeous pump fake there. That's like that Nikola Jokic one where he pump fakes and DeAndre Ayton turns around trying to box him out for the 3.
Yeah.
Rebound. Jones hits the first, nothing new there. 49-23 now. In comes number 5. Don't remember who we assigned that to be. I believe we got Brooklyn Lane in for 15 May. Jones hits them both. I feel like I could have told you that before she shot him. Going to take now what is a 27-point lead on the Ryan Qualls Farm Bureau score report. A truly dominant first half and 3 minutes carrying over here. Warriors just really need to close this one out and really send a message to the rest of the district that Smith County was the outlier.
Yeah, it was just
tough finish, Howard.
I believe if you line up Smith County and these Stone girls, I feel like the Stone girls would have a great chance at winning. I really believe the Warriors just struggled.
Gets the home team roll there, Clark. If that's not why the Roy's the best, I don't know what is. That home team roll there. Going to bring it back out to 27 points with 4:45 to go in the third quarter. Howard trapped here. Going to get it to Hedrick. Nearly stolen away. Got Winningham on her. Going to get it to Wittenberg. Hedrick's had a really quiet night. You can tell that they're really keyed into not letting her get hers and force those other 4 girls to beat them. I think that's a commendable strategy. Down low to Howard, spinning and handing it off. Great play from Jones. Oh, really thought she threw that one off of Hedrick. I was mistaken. Going to stay Stone Memorial basketball with 4:17 to go in the third quarter. Looking to inbound here. Wittenberg, a foul on, foul on number 3, Ava Jones. A push foul, her 3rd. Right now, you want to keep her out there. She's the finisher. She can get you a bucket at any moment. You really want her to put the nail in the coffin here tonight. Gets a clean poke away there. Gonna lay out for it and jump ball. That will be going Stone Memorial's way. 4:04 to go. Warriorettes up 27 points. In comes May. Out goes Howard. We'll see. If you're Stone Memorial, you're down 27 points with 12 minutes in the entire game. What can you take solace in knowing that you can come back in this one?
Just knowing that you've had a lot of great looks, just they weren't falling. You know, it's not even – they just shot horrible tonight. I feel like that's why it just put them completely out of the game. And I was going to ask you a question here, Dykes.
Foul there.
How close would Stone have to be at the end of the third to make a push to win this game in the fourth?
10.
10?
10 to 14. Definitely want to be closer to that 10 side than that 14 side. But I think 10 points, that can disappear. I think this Warriorettes team is really good about burying opponents when they absolutely need to. And they play really good fourth quarter ball. Going to get up top to Jones. But I think 10 points, some streaky three-point shooting can get you back in that one. You were talking about taking solace in the fact they've had a lot of open looks. That's a double-edged sword. You got to think, yeah, we can hit. Fox can't. Rebounded by Graham. You think, yeah, we can hit these shots, but you haven't.
Right.
So what's so different now with your back against the wall when every time that the Warriorettes score, that puts you further and further away from winning as Graham does her part, cuts it to 25. Gorgeous pump fake there, getting in the lane, going up with the left hand, just missed. Maybe it's something about that side of the court, but we're talking about those active hands. Winningham steals away a possession there with a jump ball. If you're looking for a steal of a deal, head on over to Elevate Fitness. They proudly support our Warriors and Warriorettes. Join their community and push your limits with strength training, CrossFit, and more. Let's elevate your fitness together. Grassley up top, Winningham over to Fox at the wing. Going to hand it back off to Winningham. Like I said, not going underneath her screens, but a gorgeous find down low. Clark, a rare miss there near the rim. Here comes Graham, going to pull out and find Wittenberg. Wittenberg going to feed down low, out to Graham for three, off the side. Rebounded, Fox going to come away with it. Graham laying out for some benign reason. Three, no good. Rebounded, number 44, into the hands of Graham. Bringing the ball up the court with 2:14 to play. Going to get it out for three. Wittenberg can't get one to go three. Going up. Fourth foul on Ava Jones. As right now Jones will pick up. No, never mind. That'll be Clark. They're going to get Clark for a push in the back. Just her first. In comes Howard and Billings. Out goes Wittenberg and Fox. 2:08 to play. It's still a 25-point lead. Stone Memorial's really going to have to get on it if they want to cut it to that 10-point range we were talking about. But if you want to cut your spending in half on insurance, Farm Bureau Insurance has been building a reputation of trust for over 80 years. They're ready to help you protect the things that are important. See Ryan Quall's annual Bray just to cover Kate Crossan at Farm Bureau, located at 141 Churchill Drive. From the ball court to the fence post, Farm Bureau has been covering the Upper Cumberland since 1948. I want to say go Warriors. And while we got the time, if you're looking to sell your land but you have no idea how to get more money for your property, you need to call Matt Elrod of Whitetail Property Real Estates at 931-808-6422 today. If I was looking for something property I needed to sell right now, speed dial 931-808-6422. Roberts, I know you do the same.
100%. Why not?
Driving in, May going to take a mid-ranger and can't get the roll. Rebounded Jones into the hands of Grasty. 2-minute warning here in the third quarter. Going into the lane, Steve Nash dribble all the way back out to the other three-point line. Billings thought about it, going to get it back to Grasty. Grasty driving in, spinning, going to kick out. Billings going to drive in now. Going to get it to Jones. Jones near that Warrior head. Driving in with the left hand, spinning. Going to just force one up, rebounded by Graham. 1.5 minutes to go right here. Graham going to walk down three and hit her second three of the game. Nobody picked her up, Roberts. She made them pay. Cuts the lead all the way down to 22 points now. 1:20 to go in this one. As Grasty with the ball with 1:15 to play. Going to find Winningham. Dump down low. Jones hit the line for two. 69 seconds to play in the third quarter. Jones at the line can stretch this one back out to a 24-point game. As Jones going to shoot the first and rolls out. In comes two new Lady Panthers, Wittenberg and Hedricks. Out goes, I believe that is, Jones hits the second. Out goes number 5, Lane, and number 44, Baldwin, as we'll have Wittenberg bring the ball down. 1 minute to play. Wittenberg going to feed down low. Driving in, going up for it. No good. Rebounded Clark. Bringing the ball up the court quickly now. Going to find Winningham. Pump fake, sidestep, 3-ball. Good. Another True North three-pointer. Bella Winningham. Warriorettes giving True North their money's worth with this display from beyond the arc. Good dump down fine and jump ball. Correct call. That is absolutely a correct call. Billings active hands right there, and with 31 seconds left, Warriorettes up 56-30 on the Ryan Qualls Farm Bureau score report. Stone Memorial to inbounds. Trying to find something, going to find Hedricks. Going to drive in, going to find Graham. Not a whole lot of daylight there. Going to get it to Howard with 24 to play. Got Grasty on her. Trying to size her up and direct traffic here. Switching hands. 15 seconds left. You're thinking they're holding for the last shot. If you're them, what are you trying to set up?
Hopefully a layup. The jump shots aren't really working. Anything inside the paint would be better than most.
Getting it into Hedricks. Can't get it to go. Clark gonna hoist. No good. 56-30 at the end of 3 on the Ryan Qualls Farm Bureau score report. Speaking of Ryan Qualls and all the fine folks at Farm Bureau, White County Farm Bureau was recently voted Best of the Best for both Best Insurance Company and Best Customer Service Representative. They're here whenever you need them the most. Stop by and get a quote today, 141 Churchill Drive, or you can give them a call at 931-836-3171. Go Warriors. 26 points, 8 minutes. You never want to count them out, Roberts, but are you counting out the Lady Panthers right now?
Yeah. This game's over. Warriorettes with a 26-point lead in the fourth quarter. I mean, Bella Winningham just hit a sidestep three-pointer. I don't think there's a shot that Stone comes back unless they have some hidden Reggie Millers and some MJs in that bench somewhere that they haven't pulled out yet.
Yeah, I know the other night the Celtics stormed back against the Sixers. I'm sure your mom was excited about that. Big Celtics fan, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
But right now, the Warriorettes going to try and keep that from happening. 8 minutes to go here in the ball game. Going to go around a double picket fence screen. Going to drive in with the left hand. Kick out Clark. Going to drive in now. Fake pass and then a real one out of bounds. Going Stone Memorial way, a turnover from Clark. 7 minutes and 45 seconds. 420, 45, 465 seconds in the game. With the ball, Wittenberg, and a foul on Clark. As, let's see, I have confirmation from my Aunt Summer that the Roy is all the way up to 855 votes. Clark range at 567. So definitely get on Tennessee and vote. Upperman in third place. I don't think that's well-deserved at all. Gosh, a snatch block. And they're going to call a foul on that one. That reminds me of that Lakers highlight. You know the one I'm talking about. He goes up and just takes the layup attempt. Yeah. It's the one with Kobe Bryant and Pau Gasol all making that face as Clark just stole that. Sam Roberts' mom loved that win. Good to know. 7.5 minutes to go here, missing the first. You can talk to us after the game.
Yeah. Man, these fans get crazy sometimes.
They just, everywhere we go, can't fill up gas or get groceries without getting hounded. Such is the life of local celebrities.
Yeah. We're joking. That was Coach D.
Coach D.
We're not actually like that, we promise.
7.5 to go right here. Going to inbounds the Hedrick. Down low, fine. Great finish, May. Going to get it into Grasty. That cut the lead to 23 or 24. I can't honestly see the scoreboard all that well. We got an open Fox in the corner. Let's see what she says about it. Going up, and a highly contested shot for Gracie Clark is wide open for a lot of high school basketball players. She hit such tough fadeaways, such tough pull-up jumpers right there in the lane. Another example of just her dominance when it comes to just hitting shots. Going to hand it off to Graham, who's going to drive in. Don't know where he came from. Hedrick blocked by Jones and fouled by Graham. 6:39 to go. Yeah, I honestly don't know where that guy came from, Roberts.
Yeah, unless he walked from under the bleachers. Like if he walked all the way across for some reason. Maybe he's afraid of people looking at him.
Or blocking view, I don't know. He popped up out of nowhere. That frightened me.
Yeah,
6.5 to go. 26-point lead. Grasty with the ball near that Warriorette head. Gonna get it to Jones. Pump faking, and Graham, let me see her class. I hope she's a young player. She is, I don't know, they didn't say. But Mia Graham, number 24, I love her game. Last year she was playing with a mask, and it wasn't quite Kyrie Irving or Joel Embiid with their masks on, but she played really well in the district and the region tournament, I thought. And she's just kind of a Sarah Kate Winfrey type. Just goes out there and a lot of effort plays, hits shots when you need her to. I enjoy watching her play. Great job getting separation, just couldn't hit it. Hedrick steals it away, going to get it back to Wittenberg. Still hunting for that first three to go down. Graham going to drive on the much larger defender, and Jones fouled in the line for two.
Yeah. If Stone wants to have a shot at coming back, they're going to have to eliminate half these passes and just get a three off the screen or something.
I think if Stone comes back in this game, it's because they proposed a rule change to make it like hockey. Every time the Warriorettes foul, they have to sub somebody out, and it's 5-on-4.
Yeah.
Because I just can't imagine any 5 Warriorettes squandering a 26-point lead with 5:46 to go here on the Run Qualls Farm Bureau score report. Graham misses both. Clark, errant pass stolen away. That's what I'm saying about the hustle play. He's going to take the three. No good. Rebounded into the hands of number 44. Going up, spin move. Good. Right now, Warriorettes, if they want to put them away right now, you just can't do that. Get in turnover situations, give up offensive rebounds, and lose the battle at the line. Jones, True North three-pointer. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Jones, as this is probably her best three-point shooting night of the season. She's got 3, I think. As right now, a tightrope act from her into the hands of Winningham, 5 to play. Warriorettes can run this score up in a hurry. Gonna kick it out and get stolen away. Graham gets stolen away from her. Winningham gonna find Grasty. A little too much mustard on that one. Going up with it. One-legged awkward shot, just missed into the hands of Wittenberg, who will drive with the left hand and then pull back out soon as Fox slid over. 4.5 to go right here, Roberts. Yeah, we're going to see a mass exodus. Going to get it over to Wittenberg. Fighting down low for positioning. You were talking about pulling the chair out from underneath people last night. That's what Jones did right there. A lot of banging down low, then all of a sudden there's nobody to bang. As right now a huge round of applause in order for the starting 5. Grasty, Clark, Fox, Winningham, and Jones, all 5 had great games. But right now, on to the future. Norvell, Reed, Winfrey, Sanders, and then the senior Billings for three. Sanders off the side. Rebounded by Billings, and jump ball staying the Warriorettes' way. You know what Norvell and you know what Billings can give you. If you were to take them out, who would be two players that you'd replace them with that you would really like to see some stuff from over the next 4 minutes and 9 seconds of this ball game?
Like off the bench or
yeah, off the bench.
Well, Jo Swindle. We talked about her at the Cap game. Great offensive abilities. Great ball handler too. You talked about her being kind of an underdog.
And over the
wow,
backboard.
That's just a really unlucky bounce.
Just a rare bounce.
And then Angel. I'd love to see her get some more playing time. If we could get her and Ava Jones down low.
That would be a very interesting two-center look that we haven't ran at all this year. Driving in the lane, going to dump down, find easy flush there. 3:38 to go. Norvell bringing the ball down. Over to Sanders, thought about it. Going to dump down to Billings and stolen away. Stone Memorial with the ball now with 3.5 to go. Down 25 points. Passing around the perimeter, now going to drive with the left hand. Hand off, nearly stolen away. Winfrey got a little handsy with it. Foul there. Coach dodging. Are you kidding me? If "Are you kidding me" was a face, that would be it. Guarded closely by Norvell at the top of the key. Going to drive with that right hand. And stolen away. And stolen away. Going up right through contact. Billings just needs to set her feet. It looked like she was falling out a little bit.
Well, then she also, she was straight up, and then the last second she just, swatted like that. They're going to call that a foul every time. Refs love to see that.
Yeah, absolutely. Baldwin misses the first. I've been impressed with her tonight. She's a sophomore, so long after Hedrick's gone, she'll be manning the post for these Lady Panthers, and she's had a pretty good game tonight. Just I feel like when things aren't working well, just dump it down to her down low. Very physical player.
Yeah, she's got a great shot. Her follow-through can use a little work. Her flick's a little bit to the right, but she's still young.
Yeah,
sophomore.
A lot of time to work on that shot. Oh, unfortunate slip and fall there. Got Slippin' Jimmy out here. Going up with it and fouled. Reed heading the line for two. As she's going to shoot 2 free throws right here. Just once again want to tell you about our game sponsor, Whitetail Properties Real Estate. If you're sitting on what you think is extremely valuable land, but you actually want to know what it's worth, call 931-808-6422 to get a hold of Matt Elrod at Whitetail Properties Real Estate, who can assist you in the land valuation and selling process today. If you got questions, he has the land sale solution. Reed shooting the second, gonna miss it. Just left it short. Rebounded by Stone Memorial, 2:42 to go. Bringing the ball down the court, met quickly by Reed. Dump down, find, and controversial move.
I think it was
clean. It just looked awkward.
Yeah,
it looked like a travel.
Yeah, because she kind of did like a pound dribble and then caught it and then did the Euro. And then she knew she was going to walk, so she didn't step that other foot down. That's why she rushed the layup.
It was
you
just
could make
an
a case
odd,
it was clean.
And stolen away here. Driving in with the left hand. Guarded closely by Reed. Just going to shoot over top of her. Going to get rebounded, blocked away. Winfrey just going to steal that ball away. Driving into the lane, deadly in the open court. Going up. Couldn't get it to go, but head the line for two. As right now we have, looks like Kylie Norris and Maya Jo Swindle set to check in for the Warriorettes. 2 minutes to go in the ball game. First free throw up and good from Winfrey. Here comes Norris and Swindle. Out goes Sanders and Billings. Great game from Billings. Even games where she has no points, she's just invaluable as if nothing else, a rester for one of the starters at her worst. I mean, at her best, though, she is a great cog in that offensive engine that is the Warriorettes. Long release, three, missed, going up, and Going to get rebounded by Stone Memorial. Going to kick back out, drive in, wide open lane. Great seal off from number 40. Going to get a wide open layup. So here comes Swindle into the hands of Norris. In the corner, Norvell. Norvell up top to Swindle with 1.5 to go. Going to kick back out to Kylie. Over to Reed, who's going to drive in. Kick out to Swindle. Driving in with the left hand. Out to the corner. And kicked out, Winfrey with the ball. Somehow kept it. More great ball movement right here. Just really passing that rock around very well. Out to Reed, going to drive in and somehow find Norvell. Going to find Norris. Going to go up with it, fouled. Head the line for 2. As they're slinging the ball around well. Of course, Norvell and Swindle at a advantage. 2 great softball players right there. I saw him at the chili supper the other night. Norris will hit the first. In comes Sarah Kate and Hallie Floyd. Out goes Reed and Swindle. But huge thank you to everybody that bought tickets, donated items, or attended the chili supper. It was a huge success. Norris hits the second one. It was a lot of fun for us players to get to see members of the community come out and support us like that. And I got to auctioneer a little bit. Mr. Wilson had prior engagement, so a lot of fun there. Wrestling for the ball, jump ball, going to stay Stone Memorial basketball with 47 seconds left. If you had to sum up this win in one word, what would it be, Roberts?
Dominating. The Warriorettes just came out here and really performed themselves well. Got in the head of Stone early. You know, they not hitting easy shots, and Warriorettes did.
Off the side there and rebounded, foul. I think that'll be on Floyd, her first. Let's see who they call it on. Number 24, that's Hallie Floyd. You know that you're a dominant force when you have back-to-back district games and in the fourth quarter your starters don't play and you've got all reserve units out there. That's when you know that you're a great team, especially when you can do it. You know, DeKalb County has a lot of faults. They're a young team. They just haven't got it all figured out yet, as missing it there. This Stone Memorial team, they've got thoughts of contending. So, very big win. Floyd, oh, just in and out. Rebounded, going up with it, Norris, and hits. Great follow through there, as wish we could have got another True North three-pointer in there. Hallie Floyd's was close. Don't know if you could have seen it around Thomas Paul.
I did. I looked around the other side.
Going in the lane, great dump down fine, and blew the layup. Gonna get Winfrey for a foul. All right, 29-point lead for the Warriorettes. They're up 67-38 with 8.2 seconds to go in the Ryan Qualls Farm Bureau score report. 8.2 seconds left at the line, shooting 2. This fourth quarter felt really long. Been a lot of free throws.
Yes.
Missing another one here, Stone Memorial. So you talk about easy shots they're missing. They're missing the easiest shots. Layups, wide open shots, and then free throws, which are free shots on the basket. She splits there. So definitely a encouraging win for the Warriorettes and a discouraging loss for Stone Memorial, but one they can take a lot from, as the Warriorettes will win 67-39 on the Ryan Qualls Farm Bureau final score report. You said it best, Robert, a dominant win for them, as we're about to get it switch gears over to the boys game. Just very quickly, talk about the starting five and how they performed tonight before we switch gears.
Our girls starter five, complete, just wonderful team effort. I don't believe there was just one person that stood out tonight as like, man, they just outplayed themselves. They did amazing. I believe everybody was out there. They did their roles. They made their shots and played great defense. And Ava Jones had a wonderful three-point shooting tonight. That was, if you had to pick somebody that played out of their league tonight, we'd go with her.
Absolutely. That's extra. Ava Jones hitting three-pointers is extra. That would be like Josiah at the middle school level. One of my brother's good friends, him hitting three-pointers. Like, that's not why he's out there. But the fact that he's got it in his arsenal and she's got it in hers is just a huge help. Because they're just head and shoulders taller than everybody else, that they should be able to dominate inside. And then you throw that outside game in, and then you've got back cuts, you've got screen, you got pick and roll games. It's just, I've said it before and I'll say it again, the Warriorettes have an embarrassment of riches. But switching gears here to the boys, they had a very, very, very competitive 3 quarters in Crossville. Probably one of their best performances of the year for 24 minutes. All was undone by a disastrous fourth quarter.
Yes.
We're at home tonight. We've talked all night long how special the Roy is. How can they get the best of Caps and the rest of these Panthers tonight?
I believe it's going to be a way better matchup here tonight. The Warriorettes have really tuned in on their fourth quarter performances, and really they've just been playing as a complete better team, dishing the ball around, getting the open shots, moving the rock quick, playing good defense. I believe if they can just play the same basketball they did last game at a higher level, I believe they'll be fine. And the key on defense to me is do not focus so much on Caps. I feel like you really need to stop Stone. You know, Cade Caps, whenever he's such a great shot maker, you can't really stop that. You know,
he's gonna get his.
There's a certain level to defense, so we're like, the offense is just better. You know, you can only defend so well. I mean, you have Nate Griffin going straight up, trying to block a fadeaway, and he's just hitting it right over. There's nothing you can do about that. So I believe the biggest key is just stopping every other player around Caps.
Well, for those of you that didn't watch the Stone Memorial game, shame on you, because it was a masterful performance from Caps. But you said, you know, fade away over Nate, sure. Fade away, he hit it. What's the big deal? He hit it, 8 times it felt like? He was hitting just some wild shots. I mean, he ran around a screen, shot the ball off one leg, and hit it. Never looked like it wasn't going to go in either. So I agree with what you're saying about he's going to get his. If you send that second person, you're just freeing up somebody else.
Right.
Let those other 4 Panthers beat you.
Yes, I believe that'll be the key to this game tonight.
I agree with that. As I know we've already seen Stone Memorial play this year, but to be honest, I can't tell who any of those guys are. If we were to glance over at Stone Memorial's warm-ups, who would you pick out as the 5 starter? Who would you pick out as the other 4 starters minus Caps?
Yeah, I was about to say that really tall-looking guy, but the guy with the odd haircut that walked in front of us. I feel like I remember him. I don't know if it's because I remember that player.
Hayden.
Really, I don't remember
that
it. But I feel like he's going to be out there.
Where's that lefty? He's a great player. He got his 1,000th point in the game before ours. I think he just shot it. He's a great shooter.
Yeah,
I can't remember his name or number.
I can't either. Tripp was telling us about him, but he'll definitely be out there, I'm pretty sure, or 6-man at least. Then it's a hard pick after there. I don't really see no defined post player. Maybe the guy on the far right, all the way back of the line.
Yeah.
You remember him at all?
I feel like he played a little bit because they had size down low.
Yes.
Like, Caps is a big guy, but I don't think he was the tallest person that they played. And 10:22 to go right here. Speaking of other broadcasts that we've done, if any of you have not checked out Warrior Media morning announcements, you need to do so immediately. Every day at 9:27, we'll be going live. We had the first one today. You can go to the Warrior Media YouTube page and watch it back here. We got Sam Roberts and I doing lead anchoring and a yurt nutrition drink wheel spin in place of the sick Otto Sergio, who usually will be doing weather for us. Then we've got Gage Stevenson out there tonight playing, who does sports with A.J. Hunt. Maddie Rust, who is down doing camera, she'll be on at halftime to talk a little bit more about the morning announcements due to her role as executive producer. Then, of course, you've got Dante Garcia, who does audio and graphics for us. Lex Lewis, who does a fantastic job switching. Got Isaiah Kelso on camera, both here and during the morning announcements. And then I really think the heart and soul of the announcements, Big John, on the teleprompter. He, I hate that he's not on camera. I think, honestly, it might be for the best because he's just so funny in the back room.
Yeah.
He just says such random stuff that it's just, if anybody else said it, you don't think it'd be as funny.
Yeah, Johnny's just a great person to be around. Very funny, very funny. Just to hear him yell from the back room at whoever it'll be.
Usually Maddie.
Yeah.
As, you know, ooh, a lob there. Griffin, we were talking to Trip Pinion last night at that middle school game, which, again, was a ton of fun for both of us to get to do. I wasn't sure how that was going to be heading into it, didn't know much about it, but it was just a ton of fun. As right now Upperman is up 2 with 1 minute to go against Livingston.
Wow.
So Livingston girls giving Upperman some fits this year. Livingston was up 19 against them at one point in the last matchup before Upperman came on to win. So if you're not doing anything, try and keep tabs on that game.
Yeah.
And text me the results because that would be huge for the Warriorettes, who that'd give us a game cushion in case we lost to Upperman. But talking about those morning announcements, Big John does the teleprompter. Maddie, of course, the executive producer. But I think Big John has that executive producer type voice, very booming, very authoritative. He's just a funny guy. As we'll see, here comes the boys to do their half-court heave. Trip. Oh, that one was close. 3 close ones. That one was short. Now, again, after the game, Coach D.
Yeah.
Doing something right now.
Keep on walking, pal.
As we're talking about it right now, earlier, the keys to the boys game. What would you say is the X factor or the wild card to tonight's matchup?
Wild card. I believe, man, that's a hard pick. I still would love to see Keon on Cade Caps. I'd love to see Keon on Cade Caps for a second. You know, just give Keon a shot. He's got long arms. We're a little bit distracted. But, I feel like that'd be a wild card. Wild hot take, but I really think it's a good one.
I like that. As, you know, Trip Pinion, obviously, he does so much offensively. You know, I love Trip. I mean, he's just the best. Great guy. A lot of fun to be around. But if you had to pick the second leading scorer for tonight, who do you think it would be?
Ooh, I'm going to go with the safe option. I'm going to go with Keon. I really think Keon has a great potential to do this. He had a wonderful game at Stone. No reason he won't have a wonderful game here, too.
I agree with that. As just want to congratulate, I didn't even think about this until now, the new Firebird out there. For Mr. Trip Pinion committed to Cumberland University yesterday. Very cool for him. He'll get to play college football at wide receiver, which will be weird for the Warrior faithful that's seen him behind center for 4 years and done a fantastic job back there. Honestly, the two deepest runs we've ever had have been with him at the helm. So huge congratulations to him. He was supposed to play baseball this year, but obviously with the commitment and maybe some lingering injuries that he's got, he's going to rest up for that. Sent me and Case and Seal a very nice, very courteous text message informing us of what he was doing.
I'm getting a phone call from Jonathan
Big
Humphrey.
John.
Should I answer
that.
this?
Yeah, no.
I don't. I don't know how he expects me to answer that while I'm on the air. And now he's going to be mad.
Yeah, we're going to hear about that in the morning.
Yeah, Jonathan Humphrey is he's like as far away from a girl as you can get, but as close as you can get to a girl at the same time. You know, like he expects something out of you, but you can't really get it.
He can get a little moody.
Yeah, he's got the mood swings. Johnny, if you go back and hear this, I'm not sorry. I meant every word of it.
Let's see. Gotcha. So we've talked about it a little bit, but maybe we can get your take on air. My favorite basketball player in the world no longer plays for the Dallas Mavericks. What did you think about that Luka Doncic trade?
I actually think the Mavericks won the trade. I'm absolutely joking. That was horrible, pitiful. You just went to the finals with that team. There's no universe you switch that team up yet. Because of Luka's conditioning, I don't understand.
What I don't get is nobody says the same thing about Nikola Jokic.
Yes.
He is not in shape at all. He is very open about the fact that he does not train in the offseason. But he still gives you 30, 10, and 10, the same kind of numbers Luka puts up.
Yes.
And he's 25 years old.
It's still
You don't make that
frustrating.
trade. You just don't make that trade.
He's a franchise player. And
he was beloved.
Yeah, I mean, you lose so much support. So much support. The Mavericks Instagram lost 700,000 followers the next day.
Oh, I saw that. Did you see where they were trying to get graffiti out from the thing saying some vulgar things about the general manager?
Well, I really thought it was a fake trade.
Everybody did. Everybody's like, Shams, have you been hacked?
Well, like, it was just and that was the craziest one I've ever seen by far.
There will never be a trade like that again. In the middle of the night, nobody knew anything about it, and then it happened. Speaking of complete shockers, Livingston Academy beat Upperman 47-43.
Wow. That's crazy.
Thanks, Miss Allen, for being the second person to tell me. Coach Hensley, thank you for being the first person to tell me. As we've got confirmation, Sam Roberts, you are the halftime shooter for the boys' game.
What?
You're going to be out there on the court trying to shoot for a PS5. Woo. Jack Bolton did it last year.
I better lace up.
Go ahead and tell me your mindset heading into this one.
I'm going to start off. Definitely don't want to get hurt. All right, that'd be very embarrassing, but it's very likely. I'm half retired from basketball. You know, I play like every once in a while.
You've been on a bit of a streak at the Y, though.
I have, and I can really feel it every morning. I'm not going to lie. But my strategy is once I get the layup in and get the free throw in, I should get that. I'm really hoping for that. I have to make the three shot, and at least I'm going to go with 3 shots. I have to make a 3-ball and 3 shots.
Okay.
And the biggest key to that is not running to the top of the key every time. If the rebound goes to the corner,
take it to the corner.
I
agree with that strategy. It worked well for Ben Brogdon the other night. He kept taking it out to the top of the key just a little bit too much.
Yes.
After one, he took it out to the corner and hit it, and he was just one step away from hitting that half-court shot and winning PS5.
I got them all laced up. Shorts are ready. I'm glad I didn't wear pants.
Yeah. Boy, Sam Roberts, he comes ready for anything. He never knows what he's about to get into. I know what we're about to get into. Stone Memorial starting 5. Going to start with Caden Cage. You were right, Roberts. It's the interesting haircut guy. Then we've got number 10, Spencer Bowman. Number 12, Jack Cordell. That's the lefty. Cade Caps, maybe you heard of him. And then number 23, that is Briggs Lau. So it'll be Page, Bowman, Cordell, Caps, and Lau. Good to know that Charlie Van Winkle likes to be called Chuck. That's
Okay.
on here. So if he comes in, make sure I call him Chuck. But starting right now with the 5'11" senior, just because he's going to Cumberland University doesn't make him 6 foot, Mr. Allsball. That's Mr. Trip Pinion, the new Firebird. Then we've got his buddy Gage. Going to need a big night from him. I know we tease him in morning announcements about it all the time. I hope that he's got something fun to report on tomorrow for news. Got number 30, Lucas Dickerson. He's been hot from behind the arc recently, Mr. True North. And then we've got Cole Sims, turned in his best performance of the year last game against DeKalb. And then we got double threes, Tucker Pinion, who can light you up from anywhere on the court. So they're rolling with this ultra-small starting lineup again. Served them well against DeKalb County, but still a little bit more size. How are they going to have to take that out of the equation?
Speed is what they're doing right now. Complete small ball lineup right now from the Warriors. They are.
We got Tripp jumping again.
Yeah. Well, he's probably he is the highest jumper out there right now.
He's going to go up and never had a shot at it. But right now, who guards Caps? Looks like it's going to be Sims on him. That's who I would have suggested. Caps backing down Sims, going to get it out. Going to get it back to Caps. He wants to go to work on Sims. Driving in and kicking back out. Going to go at it again. Ooh, slid that pivot foot a little bit. Caps going to shoot right over top. Off the back iron. If you can let him live with shots like that, I mean, he's still going to hit them, but those are still tough shots for anybody. As Pinion with the ball now, guarded closely up the top of the key, going to get over to his brother Tucker, who needs to take a dribble, does so, going to get it to Dickerson, to Sims at the high post, driving in on Page, ducking out, Tucker, three, in and out. Stevenson just couldn't corral that rebound. Pushing ahead, Page going to get it for a three off the side. Rebounded by Tucker Pinion. Lau left that three ball short. Pinion with Caps on him. This is the matchup going right over him. Trip Pinion, 2 early points right over top of Caps. Here comes Cordell, the answer. 2-2. You're going to have to get back. You're talking about speed being an advantage. It wasn't right there.
Yeah, speed's the advantage, but lack of hustle is not.
Agree. Sims, three. Home team roll.
Wow.
Turns into a true north three-pointer for Cole Sims. Let it fly quickly. Caps going to get it out. Cordell going to drive in. Going to go up with that left hand and hit. He's a smooth player. Gets overlooked. The transfer from Clark Range, that is Cordell. Cordell. Speaking of Clark Range, in second place right now to the Roy. Keep voting on the Tennessean for the Roy Sewell Gymnasium. Sims driving in, going to get it to Stevenson. Mid-ranger, good. Woo. Gage Stevenson, he still has to shoot 4 more shots. Stolen away, driving in and blocked. Lau stepped out of bounds. Don't know if he saw that. That huge hoof did him in. Driving in, going in, fouled. Not a good foul there, sending Bowman to the line for 2. But got Bowman shooting 2. Warriors up 7-4 on the Ryan Qualls Farm Bureau score report. Page going over to get the call from the coach. Bowman about to shoot the first. But as I was saying, go ahead and vote Roy Sewell Gymnasium on the Tennessean for best gym in the Nashville area. I know it is. Sam Roberts, you know it is. You do too. Go vote for it. Bowman misses both, so not a horrible foul. Still, don't want to get in foul trouble. You want if these are the 5 guys Mitchell wants to start with, these are probably the 5 he wants to end with. Don't want them in foul trouble. Pinion to his brother, over to Dickerson, sidestep 3. Sims going to drive in, kick it out, rifles one. Tucker. Oh, couldn't get it to go. Rebounded by Tripp. Tough finish over Lau, but he gets it to go. Trip Pinion 4 early points. Caps gets stolen away nearly by Dickerson, gets it back, driving in, floating one up. Gonna put it back up and miss. Lau And what do we got? I couldn't see the call. I think we got a foul. Let's see who it's on. Number 4, Gage Stevenson. His second personal foul. Stevenson needs to stay out of foul trouble early because he's got a 5-shot quota for eating the delicious donuts courtesy of Miss Delisa Price, the Spanish teacher here at White County High School. Thank you for those. Whole morning announcements crew appreciates it. Caps, he's going to get his. Live and let live with that one. Sims going to get it back to Pinion. 9-6 on the Ryan Qualls Farm Bureau score report with 4:45 to go. Right now, anytime Cap scores, you just got to answer, am I right?
Yeah, 100%. Don't let Cade Caps beat you. Let you beat yourself. You never want one player to come out here and score every time and you not answer.
Sims, 4.5 to go. Driving in on Caps, going to kick it out. Dickerson, corner. Tucker, back to Dickerson, up top. Pinion, driving in. Losing it, gets it back. Going up and under, gets the roll. Trip Pinion, those are not easy shots to hit, but he makes it look so easy that it's really misleading. Caps crossover, mid-ranger. I'm glad that he didn't hit that during the Who's Your Daddy chant. But Lau to finish. Right now they've got Lewis at the scores table. They really need him in there for size down low and also to help out Stevenson, who's got 2 early fouls because this team needs rebounds badly. Pinion, fancy dribble work, going to get it out to Tucker. 3, no good. Rebounded. Tripp going to go back up with it. And 1, Tripp Pinion. 3-point play. Big John loved it. Tripp Pinion. Let me try. Is that Tripp Pinion 8, Stone Memorial 8? I think so. Pinion to finish off the 3-point play, just misses. Tipped up and in and corralled by Sims, eventually going up with the right hand. Can't get it to roll. Tapped out to Caps, driving in. Oh, a fancy Rajon Rondo fake behind the pass up off the glass. Move from Caps, who shows you a lot with his dribble work. Up to Lewis. 3, Dickerson, Mr. True North cashing in on a True North 3-pointer. Brings it out 16-10 with 3 to go on the Ryan Qualls Farm Bureau score report, and fouled by Dickerson there. Less than 3 minutes to go right here. The Warriors, too many fouls. If you're looking for something that is not foul, folks over at Elevate Fitness. At Elevate Fitness, they proudly support the Warriors and Warriorettes. Join the community and push your limits with strength training, CrossFit, and more. Let's elevate your fitness together with some fair prices and accommodations. 24/7 access gym. Got in the game number 24, Dylan Phillips, and I didn't see who else. Misses that one, Page does, and Sims off the fingertips. Not the kind of turnover you want to have. That's number 25, Schaefer or Sitton? Schaefer. Like it. I like it.
Unique, very unique.
Trying to find somebody. Page, can they get on the same page? They do. Driving in, Lau. Out. Driving in, going to get it back to Lau at the wing. Guarded closely by Lewis, now to Cabs. Over to Page, going to take a deep one. Couldn't bank it in. Rebounded by Tucker Pinion. They're going to push quickly here. Going to slow up now. Trip Pinion at the volleyball line. Down low, Lewis. Driving in, got Schaefer sitting on him, and a great move from Lewis, whose post presence has really improved as the season's gone on and drastically over last season. So right now, Sims is giving Cap some fits. Going to find Page wide open, and he'll bury that one after a couple trips around the rim. 2:02 to play right here. 18-13. The Warriors on top. It's that Roy effect. You know it. Go vote for it. Lewis going to fade away. Tough bucket. telling Cade Caps, whatever you can do, I can do better. Lewis bringing that lead back out to 7 points. Here comes Page, going to get it to Caps. Quick move to Phillips, up top to Page, over to Lau. Going to hand it off. No, going to get it to Page, driving in. Fancy dribble work. Deflected by Dickerson, falls on it, and somehow into the hands of number 23, Lau. Hits the deuce, draws the lead to 22 to 12. 22 to 12 is the score on the scoreboard. 1:07 to play here in the first quarter. Trip Pinion at the volleyball line. Don't want to hold for the last shot, do you, Roberts?
No, not really right now, but, still, same motto. Don't force it. Just get the motion going, find the best shot available at the time.
So right now that right side just a little too stagnant, and looks like Coach Mitchell's telling them to pull it back out. We'll see. 43 seconds left. Pinion dribbling way around there. There's Boone Broyles. Glad to see he's feeling better. 35 seconds left. Pinion just driving along the volleyball line. 28 seconds left. Just back, forth. Going to get it back to him, and now he can go forth. Now to Lewis, 20 seconds. Spinning, guarded closely by Caps. Going to get it in the hands of Pinion, guarded closely by Phillips. Pinion spinning. He's got a double on him. 10 seconds left. Coach Mitchell throwing up his hands. They're spreading out. They're going to let Pinion ISO. All that for a foul. And 4.9 seconds left. Going to bring it back out for an inbounds play. 5 seconds left. Who do you want the ball in the hands of?
Tripp and or his brother.
Tripp going to drive in, spin, Caps, tough fader. Oh, that would have been an exclamation mark on that quarter. But it is still a 20-15 first quarter lead for the Warriors on the Ryan Qualls Farm Bureau score report. And speaking of the folks over there at Farm Bureau Insurance has been building a reputation of trust for over 80 years. They're ready to help you protect the things that are most important to you. See agency manager Ryan Qualls, Daniel Bray, Cade Crosland, or Justin Coe at Farm Bureau. 141 Churchill Drive. From the ball court to the fence post, Farm Bureau has been covering the Upper Cumberland since 1948. They'd like to say, go Warriors.
Dicus, I am so locked in on this halftime right now.
I know it, Roberts.
I haven't even thought about the game too much. But the Warriors have been playing great. Very aggressive, too. That's one thing I've really noticed compared to last time. Very eager to take the shots.
Well, they've got such a lively fan base here. When we were playing in Stone, it wasn't great weather. We were in school that day, but the roads were a little icy. It was hard to make that drive. Stone still traveled well despite all the icy conditions. Now we've got the student section, we got the home fans, we got the elementary school fans, we got the pep band. We don't have Miss Allen here, but I think Big John and A.J. Hunt standing next to Will Stockton in front of that student section will make up for her not being here and the energy she brings. 15 seconds into the start of the second quarter, going to dump down to Sims, going to drive on Caps, going to get it out. Tucker going to get it back to Sims. Up top, Dickerson. Feed Sims, feed Lewis. Going to take the three and can't hit. Thought we were going to get a home team roll on that one. Here comes Caps bringing the ball down the court. Fade away. Hits it. You live with that shot. He's missed a couple. Miss Allen is watching at least. We got this, she says. Good to know that she's got our backs. Up top to Tucker Pinion. Going to hand it off to Sims. Tried to sell the contact a little bit right there. Yeah. Luckily, that young referee isn't here to do his trademark flop call. 6:55 to go. Pinion spinning, somehow getting that handle back. Lewis going through, trying to make something happen. Can't. Pinion at the volleyball line, going to drive in and get fouled. Is that going to be on Phillips? That will be on number 10, Bowman. Team's first, going to get it into Lewis. Up top, Tucker, going to find Tripp down low, going to spin, drive in, go through. Tough finish. Trip Pinion does not get the recognition he deserves for his play on the basketball court, especially with the injury to start this year and last year. On top of the fact that football made a heck of a run this year, he has been dominant since he stepped foot on the court. It's been a night and day difference since he came back from that injury. Cap spinning, fading, rolling in and hitting. As you can feel the gravity sucked out every time he hits one of those. But again, I'm imploring you, let him settle for it.
Right. Let Cade Caps get his. Just stop everybody else.
Because that's a 7-second possession. If he misses and you get the rebound,
yeah.
No, there's no ball movement there. You're not letting the other team beat you. As here comes Sims, mid-ranger, good. Cole Sims 2 for 2 on jump shots. He doesn't take too many, but the shot's looking good tonight, eh, Roberts?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Great shooting from him.
Oh, swatted away, Lewis. But before then, we've got a foul on Tucker Pinion, maybe? No, they're going to say Lewis fouled him. And just like that, instead of a highlight reel block, they're going to be sending number 12, Cordell, to the line to shoot 2. Hitting the first. He's got a pretty stroke to him, Roberts.
He does. Wonderful form. Hold that follow through, though. Makes it look prettier.
He shoots kind of like Joe Ingles there, and he's a great shooter. I love watching him play. Can't get the roll on the second one. Splits the free throws. 5.5 minutes to go. Warriors up 24-20 on the Ryan Qualls Farm Bureau score report. In the hands of Pinion. Phillips just won't sit down. The student section imploring him to. Pinion blocks, saved by Lewis. Gonna get to Tucker Pinion, open for 3. He hits. True North three-pointer. Keon Lewis, a great hustle play. That can go a lot of ways. Caps the answer, left it short. As, once again, let him shoot that.
100%, and got to get rebounds. That's going to be
That's going to be big.
Most crucial.
You can't let them get second chance opportunities. Pinion spinning. Oh, man, I was excited for that one. The Warriors, that should be, that's still Memorial Ball. My apologies. It looked like Tucker Pinion went to dribble it, and he dribbled it off of Turnbow, dribbled it off of his foot. And then somehow it dribbled off of the Stone player's foot and rolled over his foot.
Oh.
I don't know. It looked like it could have went either way. In the game, Griffin, who drew the Caps assignment last time, ain't broke, don't fix it. That's what they're saying. Here comes Sims getting physical with him. Oh. Gonna call an and one foul there.
Oh.
Gonna get Sims on a foul on that. I don't know about that one, Roberts. It looked like that he did indeed bump into him, but it looked like all the contact was before the shot went up.
Yeah, I'm 100% agree with you there, Dykes.
Maybe there was something. It looked like the sideline referee called it, so maybe he had a better look than I do. We both have a railing in front of us. But nevertheless, 27-23 in favor of the Warriors with 4:23 to go on the Ryan Qualls Farm Bureau score report. And must. I won't say this lightly, Roberts. I don't joke about must-win matchups. This is a must-win matchup as Griffin lost the ball there into the hand of Caps, who, if history repeats itself, is going to dribble down, fade away, and just take the shot. Foul on Sims. As just got a little too aggressive with the contest. Sims picking up his second. And that is the exact substitution I was going to make. If Sims is out, Michael Arcia Davis in. Very similar archetype of player, I would say. Right. Not necessarily type of player, but energy level, defensive intensity. Davis, I'm sure he'll be guarding Caps, wouldn't you imagine?
Yeah. If the small kind of style is working on him, I mean, Arcia Davis can definitely hold his own.
Well, right now what you just can't do is give him too many of these easy ones as Hennessy's about to check in for number 25, sitting. He'll be sitting down eventually. They really take their time getting back there. Tucker going to get it over to Lucas, over to Tripp. Back to Tucker. Going to find Tripp at the wing. Dump down to Davis. Out. Dickerson. Pump fake. Gorgeous move. Pinion. Broken ankles. Pinion. Gonna finish the highlight. True North three-pointer. The student section going wild.
Wow.
We had a Stone Memorial player going flying. Trent Pinion hitting a three. Caps not able to answer. I'm going to applaud that. There's no way you don't call that foul on low. That is, as you've called it all night and all season, that's a foul. And I don't know what the front row is cheering about. They're pointing to the player about to come in.
I'm pretty sure it's how he ran up there. If that's,
I guess. Dickerson gonna find Pinion. Pinion gonna find another Pinion. Down low, Davis. Trip. Dump down to Nate. Gonna get it back. I think that Nate Griffin should get an assist for dropping it off of Davis's knee and going up. Great find to low and foul. Can't be the first to jump.
Yeah, they'll bait that every time. It's hard to get away with that. You almost have to be stationary and just jump straight up. That's the only way you can have a chance of getting away with that.
Even still, I mean, it's just a safer bet to keep your feet planted.
Right.
And your feet are just glued to the floor. As Low is going to shoot the first and can't hit it. Into the game comes number 31, Trevor Sinnard. Sinnard. Taking his first risk of the game, Cade Caps. And he's hearing about it.
Oh, yeah.
Second free throw in. He's going to be in for a long night right in front of that Warrior student section, especially with Johnny and AJ singing his praises all night long. Tucker over to Tripp. Tripp going to find Lucas Dickerson, going to get it back to Tripp. Going to find it back to Lucas, back to Tucker in the corner. Ooh, dangerous pass. Cordell somehow came away with it, came up on a knee, stolen back away. Davis, Griffin going up for the dunk. Oh, my! Oh, my goodness, Roberts! Nate Griffin, his first poster of the year. Oh, my goodness.
Why? Why would you do
Sinnard,
that?
why are you jumping? You have been teased since you didn't even check into the game. Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
He's going to hear about that for years to come. Griffin back into the lane off of Page's shoe. Oh, my goodness, Roberts. That's the best highlight I have seen of the season.
Wow, what a finish from Griffin.
I just had to take my headset off and hold it away from my mouth. I apologize how that sounded at home, but please tell me we got that on video. Nate Griffin throwing down a powerful two-hand, high-flying, death-defying slam dunk. It's got to be the shoes.
Maybe it is.
Griffin gonna find Dickerson and gonna find an offensive foul there for Davis. Moving screen, I imagine. Ooh, gonna scream myself hoarse if Nate Griffin gets another one of those. Trip Pinion was telling us that he had a crazy vertical leap the other day in practice.
Yeah, Trip exact words was, I think he jumped 17 feet up in the air.
And one. Good finish down low for Caps, who's going to answer, but it's going to take a lot to erase the momentum that Griffin got you.
Yeah. I mean, I believe everybody's still thinking about that. I don't even think the Stone side was that hopped up for the Cade Caps and won.
Caps going to convert, bring that lead down 34-29 on the Ryan Qualls Farm Bureau score report with 1:45 to play right here. Tripp and Tucker playing a little patty cake right there. Here comes Tripp across half court, trying to get something going. Going to get it into his hands of his brother. Over to Lucas, over to Davis. Now Tucker had a small window. Going to get a foul on, I think, number 35, Sinnard. As 1:28 to go right here. I think this will be the last time we hear for Roberts before the shot. Wish him luck, ladies and gentlemen. Going to go get loose. Pinion, tough fader, couldn't get it to go. Got another foul going Stone Memorial's way. Sinnard throwing his hands up. Believe me, I didn't do it, and the referee is going to disagree with him on that one. Check checking in the game, number 25. That'll be sitting. No more sitting for sitting. 1:21 to go right here. Pena at the line, shooting a couple of free throws. First one up and in. And if you want to get in the gym and level up your fitness, Elevate Fitness in Sparta, Tennessee, they offer CrossFit, cardio, weight training classes, jiu-jitsu, and are the only 24/7 access gym in Sparta. Join them at 144 Churchill Drive and start reaching your fitness goals today, as Pinion cannot hit the second free throw there into the hands of Caps, bringing the ball down. He's got to be upset with how this game's going. Oh, that's a borderline travel. Still getting frustrated. He's been getting frustrated a lot. He's had some monster games, but a lot of losses recently. Trip Pinion, just couldn't get the roll. But headed to the line to shoot 2 more free throws. Right now, free throws going to be a big part of this one, I'm sure. With 62 seconds left, up 6 points on the Ryan Qualls Farm Bureau score report. Pinion, we can get this around 10 points heading into the half. That can really help out. Just can't hit that first one. Set to check in Lewis, who played phenomenal while he was out there. Out goes Davis, who should be applauded for the great job defensively he has done on Caps so far. As right now, I'm sure they're going to have Griffin or Lewis on Caps, one or the other. Pinion can't hit either, and mistime jump there from Lewis. Down the court, Cordell up top, going to get it back now. Feeding Caps down low. Going to let him spin, go up and in. Muscles it in. Great finish from Cade Caps. 45 seconds left. I'm sure that the Warriors are probably going to hold. That's usually the move that they go for. Definitely don't want Stone Memorial to cut this lead any shorter than 4 points, especially with how well they've been playing, the kind of momentum they have heading into halftime, and how cold Caps is shooting his jumper. Pinion driving in with the left, going to get it out. Dickerson, wish he would have took it. Up top to Tucker, going to hand it off to his brother. Sweet crossover. Tucker out to Dickerson. Fake pass. Over to Tripp. 10 seconds left. Dribbling around. Going up. Blocked by Caps. Up ahead, Cordell led him too far. 0.9 seconds left. And just like that, the Warriors are going to have a half-court heave. Maybe get Sam Roberts out there to practice. He'll be doing that during the halftime after we announce some rosters. Pinion going to heave it just short. Watch out as your Ryan Qualls halftime score report reads, Warriors 35, Panthers 31. Our halftime show brought to you by Morgan Furniture Center in Sparta, your hometown source for quality, made-in-America furniture and Serta Perfect Sleeper and Beauty Rest mattresses. At Morgan Furniture, you always get a Save with Dave discount deal. Plus, at Morgan's, they will pay your sales tax on every purchase. And free delivery. Morgan Furniture, located at 570 North Spring Street in Sparta. You deserve the best in furniture and bedding for your home. So save with Dave at Morgan Furniture. I am thrilled to have Maddie Rust up here with me. We won't hear from her just yet. We will be announcing the Bondycroft, Findlay, and Northfield boys basketball team members for you here. Let's see. I've got my paper ready to go. Maddie, how about that Nate Griffin dunk? Were you on camera down there?
Yes, I was down there with Isaiah Kelso. That dunk was absolutely amazing. All the viewers got that at home because Broston got it.
Good deal. That was
fantastic.
A gorgeous play.
Yes, it was.
As right now, I don't know if Brantley Lumpkin can do it, but maybe one day. Him and the rest of the Bondycroft Lions, including Alan Martinez, Kalen Spivey, Terrell Talley, great name, Gunnar Howard, Hunter Shockley, Cole Williams, I know one of those, Arturo Hernandez, Abel Simmons, and Rowan Armstrong Delight. I'm sure he is delightful. As we're about to do the Findlay Falcons, starting with Liam Pelfrey. Liam Pelfrey starting us off right here for the Findlay Falcons. Then we got Jude Walker, brother of the high school player Walker. Got Jarrett Dempston, Stone Whitson, got Maddox Sawyer, Henry Farley, Nolan Hall, Peyton Poteet, Boone Broyles. Let's give it up for Boone Broyles. A huge fan of Boone Broyles right here. One of my favorite little guys. Charlie Burns, Brian Grove, Hunter Hill, Gage Rowland, Riot, Verbal, Axton Sims. I was thrown off a little bit by Axton. Great name, though. Got manager Tasis Regis. That's a fantastic name. White Copeland, and then Jackson with 2 X's, McCaleb. Head coach Annie Southern, assistant coach Carly Beth Frazier. Now we've got the Huskies starting off with Kyson Winnett, Noah Cook, Alden Davis. I've got a friend named Alden. Got Ian Armstrong, Jack Benjamin, Aiden Ferguson, Wes Holman, Mason Liner. Huge shout out to Everett Lee. That's my middle name. Great taste in names there. Xavier Roberts, Cash McCowan, Cash Money, baby. Brody Hitchcock, Cutler Key, Weston Smith, a couple of gun names right there. And then Luke Stafford, Matt Holman, and Chuck Armstrong to coach. But right now we've got executive producer of the White County Morning Announcements up here with me as we give these boys one more round of applause. Executive producer of the Morning Announcements, Maddie Rust. Kind of tell me what an executive producer does, what your day-to-day routine looks like when you get into the room.
So far, as we just started our morning announcements, when I come into the room, I make sure everyone else is doing their jobs first, because everyone has just a morning role normally. And so after that, I start working on our teleprompter and making sure all of our morning announcements are in there, making sure everything's going well, and everyone's just in their positions. And then we just basically work really well as a team, and someone has to do a certain job.
We stutter too.
Oh yeah.
We got a stutter counter going. Continue.
But everyone has a job to do, and everyone does their job, and it just counts as a team.
Well, right now, Sam Roberts' job is to win a PS5.
Yes, it is.
So we're about to key into him right here. He's got a minute. Sam Roberts, if anybody can do it, I think Sam Rob's your guy for it. As we're going to start now and going to hit the layup. Going to go back to the free throw line. Let's see if he can hit that one. He does so. Now to the three-point line. Going to go to the wing. We were talking strategy earlier. That looks, just not good. Going to go out to the corner for 3. That's money. He's got some tries at it. Let's see if he can hit the half quarter. Going to take it. No, just missed. He's got 30 seconds, half the time. I think he can hit it. That one. Just missed. Right back to him, though. Going to trade backboard to backboard. Just missed again. Got 20 seconds. Let's see if he can hit. Plenty of time. Doesn't need to rush himself. Oh, no. Just missed. Roberts going to take another half-court heave. Yes! Yes! Sam Roberts! The PS5 is his, ladies and gentlemen. Sam Roberts dapped up by all. So honored to share the commentator's booth with him. Sam Roberts, I said if anybody could do it, he could. Congratulations, Sam Robb. I'm sure that we're going to talk about that for the remainder of the broadcast. That was fantastic, ladies and gentlemen. Sam Roberts. That was the entertainment we needed. And now we're going to switch over to some more halftime entertainment, getting back over here with Maddie Rust. How do you think that you would describe how the first day went going live?
So the first day was not as nerve-wracking as I thought it would be, honestly. We really went in there, and we were all confident, and we knew, that we could do this, and it went as smooth as I thought. It went better than I expected, to be completely honest.
Well, I know at one point we were going to run through it twice, and then all of a sudden it was 9:20, and we had no time to run through it. We had a long show this morning, and it kind of sunk into all of us, that right now we're about to do this. This is real.
Yes, we're going live to the entire school. So,
yeah. Which is not a big deal for me or Roberts. We go live to everybody here. It's kind of a different view for us, though, whenever you can see us on camera.
Right.
I know that you seem pretty camera trained. You do a great job with your segment.
Thank you.
They threw you about 2 pages of dialogue your
Yeah.
way.
To cut
You
that
handled
up.
it like a champ. Then we got to cut it up a little bit. But if you had to describe this group that we've got, how would you?
This group is the most energetic I've seen because I've been in announcements twice before, but I've always been in the background. But this group right here is just there's an energy about us all that just, I don't know, there's just something about us that's just, it clicks. We all click together.
Well, I think that the intro is
Yes.
a big part of that.
intro's
Really, I think it really shows some of our personality.
Absolutely.
I know that we got a lot of positive feedback from it whenever we teased it on social media yesterday. Have you got any reactions from any of your teachers or maybe some people that you weren't expecting about the announcements today?
Well, Ann Jones, Miss Allen sent that text in our little group chat, and she's like so positive about it all, and it really made my day. It was fantastic. So thank you, Ann. Thank you, Miss Jones.
Miss Ann Jones, the only person I ever want to learn math from for the rest of my
Yes,
life.
absolutely.
Favorite math teacher I've ever had, and that's saying a lot because I've had some great ones.
Yes.
But if you had to educate the general public about how difficult it is to run a news program like this, like on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being probably 5 and 100 people could do it, 1 being this is easy, where would you rate what we do in the mornings?
Honestly, I'd probably put it at like an 8, or maybe 8.5. It really takes a lot of time and focus and a lot of dedication to making a show great. And I feel like since like our group is dedicated enough, and our show is going to be great. So.
Well, anybody can get it on the air, I guess.
Oh,
I know
yeah.
that we got great backroom people, Dante Garsha, Jonathan Humphrey, Lex Lewis, and then Isaiah Kelso, all off camera, all do a fantastic job and help us go live. We couldn't do it without them, but it really helps to have the personality, and this group really does have the personality. I've had a lot of people say it was fun. I think the most fun we had was during our run-through, and the spinner wheel didn't work.
Yes.
And everybody was just kind of chipping in. Everybody's loose.
Yes.
And I think right there, after something just goes so terrifically wrong,
Yeah, then everyone's
and
just
I had no
themselves.
idea what to do,
Yeah.
that anything after that couldn't be as bad.
Yeah.
So obviously looking forward to hearing more from Maddie and the rest of us on morning announcements. If you could give us one plug right now, one little statement saying why you should watch it, end your interview with that, please.
You guys should watch it because we are probably the best group to come by Warrior Media, and we're fun. So.
Well, right now, Maddie, you're going to stand up and give Sam Roberts his seat. I'm going to
Yes.
stand up and give him standing ovation. I don't know why more people aren't. He's got the PS5 in hand. Can we get it on camera? Can we switch it back right here? The winner of the PS5, Sam Roberts. That entire halftime show brought to you by Morgan Furniture in Sparta, your hometown source for quality made-in-America furniture and Serta Perfect Sleeper and Beauty Rest mattresses. Morgan Furniture always get a Save with Dave discount deal. Plus, at Morgan's, they'll pay your sales tax on every purchase plus free delivery. Morgan Furniture, 570 North Spring Street in Sparta. You deserve the best in furniture and bedding for your home. Save with Dave at Morgan Furniture. Sounds like I'm doing a disclaimer right now. Gorgeous move from Caps. Cannot get it to go. Rebounded by Pinion. Sam Roberts, I'm sure this whole gym has congratulated by now, but I want to be the first to do it on air. Congratulations. A dubious honor. Congratulations.
Dicus, thank you so much for that bathroom
And-
break right before.
Oh, yeah. I think that
was the key.
Crucial.
Got to sit there, look in the mirror, focus, make sure everything's going good.
The Saul Goodman, look in the mirror. It's showtime.
Yeah, we have 2 wins.
Got 2 angles.
I need to highlight reel that.
Nate's dunk doesn't look so pretty anymore.
Yeah, what a crowd boom.
Absolutely.
My
for
ears are
3.
ringing.
Kate Caps answers.
Got to come back off cloud 9 right now.
As right now, all of a sudden, after fun halftime festivities, Stone Memorial has cut it to 1.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said that. I was like, there's a lot of excitement for me, but a Warriors win to cap this off. What a night.
Speaking of capping it off, we're going to have to take the cap off and out of this game. I think that the other 4 haven't done enough to beat us. You're going to have to get the ball out of Cap's hands and let them beat you. Pinion, tough mid-ranger, good. Trip Pinion. Gorgeous shot there, brings it back out to a 3-point lead. Cap's bringing the ball down the court. Gonna get it over to the corner now. Still just trying to find a way to get it into the hands of Caps. And they do so right here with Sims on him, who I think has done the best job defensively on Caps. I don't know about you.
Yeah, he's played great tonight. We just got to
Missed the three there.
Look, he missed that one, to be honest.
That's as much separation as we've given him all night.
I feel
Dickerson, Tucker driving in. Down low, Stevenson, and through the wicker basket. As you were saying, Roberts, turnover.
I feel like Caps missed a lot of open shots at their place, too.
He did. He hit a lot of tough ones, but he missed quite a few free throws.
Hey, maybe that's the key.
Back off. Back off. I guess maybe he just practices with a hand in his face.
Hey, maybe.
Like, honestly.
He practices too much with that. Maybe that's his key.
Over to the corner, Sitton up top to Bowman, back to Sitton, trying to find Caps. Poked away, Sims. I didn't even see his hands move. He has got very quick, very agile hands there. Gonna get it down low to Sitton. Gonna drive in, try and find it. Puts the ball on the deck, and a foul on Dickerson. And they're gonna take the ball out of bounds. Right there. No, I don't know. Driving in, gonna get it into the southpaw, blocked by Stevenson, who almost went for the rebound before he decided that he was out of bounds. Gonna drive in and go up. Couldn't get it to go. Caps, and they're gonna get Pinion for a foul.
Man, that would have been a highlight there from 23. Turnabout, wow.
Right there, that is huge. Cade Caps visibly annoyed, went to pick up the ball. Sims kicked it to the referee. Really just pesky.
Yeah.
Sims just kind of irritating Caps right now, and that's what you got to do against a great player. Just anything you can to annoy him.
Yeah, and that's
drive in. Ooh, tried to sell it right there, no call.
That's a good thing about Sims being
Tried
smaller.
to sell it again. Let's go in the offensive way. Added a little drama.
He made us anticipate that one.
Offensive foul. That was funny. I was ready for the take his whistle chant. Then all of a sudden, he's their best friend.
Right, man. But Cole being a smaller defender on Caps, he's gonna be able to get away with a really aggressive style of defense. That's something Nate probably wouldn't have got away with last
the
game.
similar size. I agree. I hadn't thought about that right now, but nothing makes you more mad than when somebody pokes the ball away while you're dribbling. That's just irritating.
Yeah, or they're just kind of slow and slot jabs. They're grabbing you, everything else.
That hand on the hip, something like that, hand checking. Going to get it to Sims now. Good crossover, but stolen away. Here comes poke away. You're talking about how quick his hands are. Going Stone Memorial's way. Not if you ask Coach Mitchell, it's not. But out of bounds. Lowe going up for the shot, and a great defensive effort there. End the game, Page. In comes Lewis, out goes Stevenson. Sitting, needs to be doing some sitting. Caps, Globetrotter dribbles. He's going to be going to the line on that one. Getting a practice shot up.
Smart choice.
Yeah, anytime you got any extra time, get a little practice in. And at any time that you've got extra time, level up your fitness with Elevate Fitness in Sparta, Tennessee. Over at 144 Churchill Drive, they 24/7 access gym, cardio, weight training classes, CrossFit, Jiu-Jitsu. They can build strength and improve endurance or master new skills. Head over there now. Caps missed that first free throw, and everybody let him know about it. Misses two.
Wow.
Cordell getting it and stolen away. Jump ball, Warriors way. I was remembering all those Warriorette jump balls. But right there, Caps probably a little frustrated right there. I was talking to people that saw him during the Pickett County and during the York games, said that he was getting very heated about the way that those games were going. Stripped away, Bowman in the hands of Page. Page bringing the ball down. Going to go up and one.
What a shot.
That
there.
Was a
finger roll finish.
Just one of those I remember in 6th grade trying to master one of those jelly layups that Dwayne Wade would do, and they're tough.
They are.
They're
incredibly hard.
But right now with this free throw, it would be 37 all. He hits it. It is 37 apiece, just like that. 4.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Right now, it's a race to what, Sam Roberts? It's a race to who can score what first.
Oh, man, that's a tough call right now. I don't even feel like a 10-point lead is safe.
No. Warriors had borderline 10-point lead earlier, and it's gone just like this.
Man, I would love to see. Man, I really feel like the first to 50 has a good shot.
That was my guess.
Yeah,
that's my guess.
First to 50 is a great choice to go with.
Lewis backing down. Caps going right over him. Oh, just couldn't get it to go. Rebounded by Caps. Bringing the ball down the court with 4:05 to play. Spinning into the lane. Spinning again over Sims. Misses. Pinion rebounded and fouled by Cordell. Third personal on Stone Memorial. They're shooting in the bonus. The Warriors 2 fouls away from it. As 4 minutes to go right here. Talk about the first 4 minutes of the third quarter. How important is the last 4 minutes of this third quarter right now at 37 apiece on the Ryan Qualls Farm Bureau score report?
Dykus, it's huge. We always talk about having a lead going into the fourth quarter. So for the Warriors, if they can just get up preferably 8 before they head into the fourth quarter, you really do not want to be down.
Lewis getting away with a couple of walks. And one, though.
Okay.
I'll take it. Lewis going to head to the line right here. Chance to bring this out to a 3-point lead. We've got a mop on the court. Interesting. I don't know the last time that we just had a mop randomly cross along the sideline. But Lewis, unfazed, brings it out to a 40-37 advantage on the Ryan Qualls Farm Bureau score report with 3:35 to go. Caps bringing the ball up the court. Looked like he was getting the play from Coach Mitchell. He was turning around looking at what Coach Mitchell was saying as he was dribbling up the court. I'm not even kidding.
That's funny.
Page driving in, going to hit a step-back three. Can't convert. Pinion with the rebound, pushing quickly. Going to do his signature hop step and get the home team roll. Drip. Pinion. Here comes Caps blowing by the defender. Errant pass into the corner. Going to try and feed it inside. Going up and under and one.
Wow.
They're calling that foul. You really arm straight up. You can't reach in down there. If you're reaching in, you gotta hold him the ball and make sure he doesn't go up with it. You're just hoping for a jump. As Dickerson has 4 personal fouls now with 11 minutes of game action left. In comes Griffin, who could turn the tide of this one with a slam dunk. That would a 2-dunk game from Nate.
That momentum boost
was huge.
In
the first half. Right now would be even bigger. Misses it. Sims throws it off of number 20 as
I don't know
Jake
why
Hennessy's not happy about that.
I don't know why 20 put his arms up. Like, that's not on me. Like,
that's my leg.
Yeah.
At some point, objecting to a call goes too far.
Yeah.
Too far, excuse me.
Like,
timeout right here.
If you're on a high school team, you know that's a common play nowadays. But,
absolutely. As talking about going too far, Farm Bureau Insurance will go far and above your expectations. They've been building a reputation of trust for over 80 years. Ready to help you protect things that are most important to you. Ryan Qualls, Daniel Bray, Cade Crosland, or Jessica Coe can help you at 141 Churchill Drive. From the ball court to the fence post, Farm Bureau has been covering the Upper Cumberland since 1948. Go Warriors. Coach D, get it on his cam?
Oh, yeah. It was actually filmed by Dante.
Really?
So shout out to Dante for getting that. Great angle, great shots. Isaiah had some great zoom work as well. But
Addison Dodgen got it?
Oh, that's Addison Dodgen's clip. I am so sorry. I did not mean to give the credit to Dante.
I know that me and Coach Steve have been talking about how far she's come shooting for stuff in the documentary.
Wow,
great job there.
Thank you so much, Addison Dodgens. It's a wonderful shot. Thank you so much.
I can't wait to see that. I hope Warrior Media will post it on Facebook here soon. Lewis, fadeaway. Can't get it. And that's an easy foul call there. Lau going to send Sims to the line right now for the next 2 minutes and 38 seconds. Everybody's shooting free throws. As that's his second. So right now, none of the Stone Memorial players really drawing a lot of fouls on themselves. They're spreading it out pretty well. Sims gonna hit the first after the shooter's roll.
Need both of these.
You need all the free throws. 75% at the very least what you need to go from the free throw line here from here on out. Can't get that one. Nate just missing a little bit. Caps going up and blocked. Griffin blocked him. Getting an and one.
Rebounds are killing us right
they
now. They
got to get these rebounds. Whenever you force a miss like that, or even better, get a blocked shot.
Yeah.
Blocked shot that could lead to a transition opportunity.
That's building momentum, just what we talked about.
Yeah, and now you got Caps at the line, a nearly automatic free throw shooter. As I think Coach D is going over there to tell Addison Dodge and her name made it to the documentary, as that's a hard fall. Number 24, Dylan Phillips. Hope he's okay. Looks like his head or something like that. I'm not sure, but that's a scary fall. Nothing you want to ever see there. As right now, I'm going to tell you about Whitetail Properties Real Estate. Whitetail Properties Real Estate, if you come across any problems trying to sell your property, lucky for you, Matt Elrod at Whitetail Properties Real Estate has your land sale solution. Call today at 931-808-6422 to get the answer today, but we all already knew that. As what I want to know is whether or not Phillips is going to be all right.
Yeah.
He's up. Let's see. A limp, a hip. What do you see, Roberts? Looks like
really
his back.
Think he just,
looks like his back. Maybe
I think he fell on his butt, like really hard.
Like a tailbone.
I mean, I'm sure you fell on your tailbone before.
Not fun.
Yeah, that's a hard hit, very hard hit. I believe that's what happened right there.
Just a very blunt hit. A lot of brute force involved right there. As Pinion going to get it to Griffin with 2:17 to go here in the third quarter. Going to hand it off to Sims. Crossover. Ooh, drug that pivot foot. Going to get it back to Sims. Going up. He's going to try and find Tucker Pinion in the corner. Can he hit one? No. We haven't hit a three ball in a long time, Roberts.
No.
I'm just now thinking about that. As right now, Stone Memorial down 2 points in the hands of Caps. Now over to Lau. Down low. Going to work. 12-on-12 action. Down low, Caps hits. 43 all. You said it's first to 50. We're 7 points away both ways. You're still feeling good about that?
Yeah. I still like that. I like that odds. I feel like the first person to 50 is going to be taking an early lead in the fourth quarter, and I like that.
Going to get it out to Sims now. Going to pull back out with 1:25 to play before that fourth quarter starts. That dreaded fourth quarter. Just hope this isn't a repeat of last game against Stone. Nate. Head down, driving
Wonderful
a
shot.
bucket. Nate Griffin, 45-43. Warriors up on the Ryan Qualls Farm Bureau score report. Crossing over, going up and under, and answers. Their 12 answering our 12. 45 apiece, 60 seconds to go until the last 8 minutes of regulation. 45 apiece. The Warriors definitely want to head in that fourth, at the very least tied, if not ahead, not down. You do not want to be the team trailing heading into this fourth quarter. Sims near that Sparta S. If you are trailing near the fourth quarter, I think Stone Memorial would feel better about it, especially with Cade Caps being such a premier bucket getter, whereas the Warriors do it much more by committee. You don't want to have to ride somebody's hot hand or try and shoot yourself out of a slump. You definitely want the lead, so they're not going to let Stone Memorial get the ball back. Just going to hold for the last shot. They're going to send pressure now. Going to find Pinion down low. Going to get to his brother. 10 seconds left. Up top to Tripp. Stone Memorial players were flying around. 5 seconds. Pinion spinning. Going up with the right hand. Can't get it. Griffin. Oh, couldn't get it. People clamoring for a foul that they won't get at the end of 3. 45 all. We head into the final 8 minutes of this game. Sam Roberts, this is a classic. Even without the Nate Griffin dunk, even without the Sam Roberts half-court PS5, even without a wonderful cheer routine by the White County High School cheerleaders that you're seeing right now. This game has had a lot. More so than that, every single person in this gym knows, I mean, from the youngest to the oldest person knows how much this game means for the Warriors. Stone Memorial can afford to lose this one and still find a way to be the 2 seed. The Warriors have got to win this game if they want to find their way out of the 5 hole.
Right.
And I hate to break it to them, but the 5 hole will run through the team they're playing right now, Stone Memorial, at a neutral site. So right now with this raucous environment, we got Sam Roberts starting off the second half with a huge half-court shot. You had Nate Griffin with the highlight of the year regardless of who's done it. You've got Big John and AJ singing it in the front row. If you're beating Stone Memorial at all this year, tonight's the night. The Warriors know it, and they have just got to make it happen.
Yeah, the stars are aligned right now. Everything's going their way. They just have to play the right basketball on their end.
You know, everything foul, heading to the line, everything can be going your way off the court. Doesn't matter. Game's not played off the court. It's the 5 you got out there. As right now, all these stars could be aligned, as you alluded to, Roberts, but the 5 that we got out there have got to get it done. As Lau will give them a 1-point advantage here, pending the second free throw. We'll see if that'll go down. Second free throw going up and going in. 2-point advantage, Stone Memorial up 47-45 with 7:47 on the Ryan Qualls Farm Bureau score report. It's go time for this Warriors offense, is it not?
Yeah, swing the rock and make no mistakes. This is it. This is the fourth quarter. You got to have this game.
Over to Griffin, gonna do a fancy between the legs dribble into Sims, who earlier this year I think just would have went up for that layup.
Right.
That double clutch still got blocked, but waited for that second player to come over who got the contact and will send him to the line to tie this game up at 47 apiece if he can hit both. The first free throw up, good. Cut the lead in half as Cordell's about to check back in. So will Dickerson and Stevenson. Out goes Sitton. They're not going to let the Warriors in?
Wow.
Interesting. I know that they were subbing then, but they had 6 players on the court when our guys stood up. I felt like that they could have come in on that one. Sims hits the second. Here they come. Out goes Lewis. Out goes Griffin. In comes Stevenson and Dickerson. Got the starting 5 back out there. Is that the 5 that will be out there for the final play?
I believe so, unless rebounding continues to be a bigger issue. I feel like Keon probably gets some more playing time. Maybe Nate. It just depends on these first 3 minutes.
GT Auden in air ball there for Cade Caps. I wish that the student section would have adopted that as T to the G, back to the T. Here comes Trip Pinion up the court. 7:08 to play in this ball game. At 47 apiece, we're 3 points away from that magic Sam Robb 50-point cushion that you're talking about. Gage Stevenson going up. Oh, just couldn't get it to go. Rebounded, and now into the hands of Caps. 6:52 to go. Over to Lau, over to Page. Down low, Caps. Going to drive in and missed. He misses another point blank layup. He's missing the easy shots. Pinion going to get over to Dickerson. Over to Sims at the wing. Tucker over to Tripp at that Warrior head. 6:26 to go. Trying to move traffic a little bit right here. Going to get it in the hands of Dickerson, who's playing with 4 fouls. Got to be careful. Tucker, straight away look at it. Didn't take it. Tripp to Sims. Right now they're going to have to make something happen. A Stevenson drive in. Floater, good.
Oh.
And 1.
Yes, sir.
Gage Stevenson, keep shooting the basketball,
Yes.
please. We're 1
Yes.
point away from that magical 50-point number that Sam Roberts has alluded to. We got Gage Stevenson at the free throw line. Let's see if he can get it. Deep breath. Stevenson composes, fires, misses. Got to have those free throws, and Sims, that's a ticky-tack foul on him. Here comes Davis, as that's his 4th. That's just a bad 4th foul.
Yeah, man, you cannot really do that right now. Oh.
Because best case scenario, you get it, and it's a 1-on-3.
Yeah, that one
hurts.
hurt.
Especially now that we've got Davis on Caps. No problem. He's played him well. But then you lose Sims' offensive ability. Caps misses that one. Pinion with the rebound. Up ahead to Gage. Going to get it down to Davis. Oh, a bad miss there from Michael. Great ball movement from the Warriors. Here comes Lau. Gorgeous reverse layup, 49 all. Warriors, they were cursed by some missed layups in that Livingston game. Please don't let this be deja vu, boys. 5.5 to go. Over to Dickerson. Going to get it to Stevenson. Going to get it down to Dickerson right there at that corner. Davis up top to trip. 5:15 to play. Going to find Tucker at the Warrior head. Going to get it to Davis. He's going to get it to Stevenson. Over to Pinion. Pinion holding the ball here. Now going to cross over. Mid-ranger. Bucket. Ooh. You want 50. Tripp gives you 51. 51-49. That Tripp Pinion Cade Caps matchup. Don't know who has more points. I don't think it's going to matter. I think it's who's going to have the bigger points. Right now, Caps, full attack mode. Going to get it over to the point guard. Driving in. Woo-hoo-hoo. Going right over Pinion. Misses. Talking about rebounds. That's a jump ball going the Warriors' way. Great fight. Great hustle. Great results from Stevenson.
This is it. You got to have this possession right here. You got to score on this.
Absolutely. Gets it past that one possession game. Hennessy in for Bowman. Now going to inbound a Tripp. Right now it doesn't matter how long it takes you to get this basket. Basket's what you got to have. At the very least, draw a couple fouls, maybe get them in foul trouble, get you a little bit closer to that bonus. So we're 4:25 away into the hands of Davis. Back to Tucker now. Over to Dickerson to Tripp Pinion near that Warrior head. Tripp dribbling with that left hand, going in between the legs. It's crazy to me that he can just dribble, not even looking like that, and looking at Coach Mitchell getting the play. Just all that going through his head right now with Caps on him. To his brother, 3. No good. Rebounded.
No.
Here comes Caps. A carry. Walk. I'm going to clap for that one. Yeah. Big John starting the cheer. Caps the senior. I don't understand your argument. I really don't.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter, as right now, Sam Roberts, look what we got thrown up here.
Look at that.
No matter how this game ends, that's what matters. PS5. High school's for 4 years, PS5's forever.
Yeah.
But with that being said, 3 minutes and 58 seconds right here. The Warriors up 2 points. They're getting the ball back after that Caps turnover. You're talking about got to capitalize on momentum. I don't know how this could be anything other than momentum, Roberts. How do you capitalize?
You score right here. This, I really believe like this is one of the most important possessions right now. This gives you a 2-possession lead. It gives you a little bit of buffer for any shots that may come down here. Then you got to stay away from fouling and rebounds. You cannot give up a rebound and then foul. That's just
swarming the ball there in the hands of Bowman. They're going to start sending those doubles. Cordell, offensive foul. Not quite the theatrics of the last charge call, but definitely the right call. That's Cordell. How many's he got? 3? That's his 3rd. 3:43 to play. The Warriors 2 fouls away from the bonus. So right now they saw what they're going to do on offense. They've got 3 straight turnovers. They're just going to have to capitalize on one. They're going to try and double some of the weaker ball handlers. Stevenson to Davis to the corner. Dickerson, 3. Mr. True North! Woo! True North 3-pointer. Coach Mitchell, fist in the air. He knows how big that shot is. Tripp Pinion knows how big that shot is. The student section knows how big that shot is. Boone Broyles knows how big that shot is. That brings it out to 5 points with 3:23 to go on the Ryan Qualls Farm Bureau score report. Sam Roberts, they are letting Cade Caps know what they think about him. What do you think about the next 3 minutes and 23 seconds? How does it need to play out down to the wire perfectly for the Warriors to escape with a victory?
No open shots for Cade Caps. If he's going to come back and dominate this last 3 minutes and 23 seconds, he's going to have to do it with contested shots. Number 2, you cannot let up rebounds. You cannot let up rebounds. In a close 3, interchangeable 3 and 2, I feel like. No fouls. You just cannot afford free throws right now. You have a lead, but it's not that big.
5-point lead is 3-pointer, a turnover, and 2, and that's just the kind of foul you're trying to avoid, especially Davis picking up maybe his 3rd, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to have to look. Yeah, that's got to be his 3rd because here comes Sims. Yeah, his 3rd foul. So now they're going to roll out Dickerson and Sims, each with 4 personal fouls. Each 2 of the biggest culprits for getting a little too handsy.
Right.
Coach Mitchell's really got to coach him up. I'm sure that's something he told him in last time out. Hey, you guys are worth more than a basket. We need you for the long call. We need you for the next 3 minutes and 13 seconds. Caps 3, no good, missed it. And that's the kind of rebound you got to have. Dickerson finding Pinion now, 3:04 to go. As we're 180 seconds away from heartbreak or a Warriors victory. Foul on Caps, he knew it. I believe that's his 2nd, maybe? No, just his 1st. But more important than that, 4th personal foul. Warriors 1 away from the bonus. If they can get another foul in this possession, that's 2.5 minutes at the very least, shooting free throws the whole game. That's huge. It's a huge way to build a lead. Let's see if they can capitalize. Over to Dickerson, up top to Sims with 2:48 to play. Timeout, Coach Mitchell. Do you agree with that timeout? What do you think he's saying? Walk me through what that huddle looks like.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that timeout. I agree with it, kind of. You do need another bucket here. You need every bucket. Every bucket counts right here. So if you can kind of come out with a design play and get a good shot off, that'll be great. He's probably just running through the motions, trying to find the best shot that he thinks possible right here. Whether it's a trip layup, kick out to Tucker, or kick out to Mr. True North himself. We'll just see how it goes. Maybe come down to Gage Stevens at 3.
I would love that. And right now, if you had to pick one, what would be more important? A big shot to put them ahead late, or a big stop to put them to stop a Stone Memorial run? If you got to pick one, would you rather have the big bucket or the stop?
Oh. I'm going to go with bucket. I feel like a bucket can generate a lot more momentum than a stop. A stop is crucial, though, because it stops their momentum as well. But I think a big shot would be very crucial right now.
Absolutely. Into the hands of Pinion. I agree with that sentiment, too, Roberts, especially considering what all has to go right offensively after a stop. Offense gives you a little bit of a cushion on the defensive end. Let's see if they can't get that cushion here. Pinion going to pull back out. They're going to start sending that second defender. Pinion beat him to the rim. You're talking about big buckets. That's a big bucket. That's a 7-point lead with 2:15 to go. What's he going to say? Oh, Cade Caps offensive foul.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I didn't say. That's what I thought too.
Well, then I saw somebody on our side stand up with their
hands up. Yeah, I don't know if they didn't know what they were talking about. That's what I was going off of too. But 120 seconds away almost, about 124 seconds away from the end of this ball game. Pinion fouled, heading the line for 2. That's what the bonus will do. 2-minute warning here. Pinion can bring this all the way out to a 9-point lead. A 9-point win over Stone Memorial would be a huge statement to the rest of the district, because we're talking about it against DeKalb County. Who should fear White County? Nobody. Everybody's beat us already. Of course, that was on the road. Pinion hits the first. Now we're here at the Roy, a very special place. Again, don't forget to vote on the Tennessean for the Roy as best gym in the Nashville region. But right now, Pinion and company got to put that nail in the coffin. He does his part at the free throw line. We've been talking about how big that is. I think that's huge. It's a 3-3-pointer lead right now as everybody's gone a little cold from behind the arc. Caps, you definitely live with that shot. People flying everywhere in the hands of Tucker, the Sims, Pinion. Cade Caps brought a knife to a gunfight tonight. This Warrior student section letting them have it. Gonna find Tucker Pinion. 1.5 minutes to play. Stolen away. Caps. Gonna go up. Layup. Really? You're that tall? You're not gonna dunk? Minus a point. Stolen away. Going up with it. Gets the layup. That brings it to a 5-point game. Right now, they have just got to get the ball past half court. Looking unsure of themselves. Stolen away. Foul. Foul. As there's no room for that kind of language to the gentleman to my left. Obvious call, in my opinion. If he wouldn't have called the foul, I would have been upset. A lot of contact going up for that one. As we're going to send one of our best shooters to the free throw line to shoot 2, up 5 points, to bring it maybe all the way out to 7. These are the biggest shots of the game. Hits the first. Here comes the second. A 6-point advantage right here. Let's see if Dickerson can deliver. Second free throw up, and it's good. 60-53 now. A lot's got to go right if you're Stone Memorial. Caps bringing the ball down the court. Pull up 3. No good. Rebounded by Tucker off of Page. Great play there. What do we got here? Got a hand up, got a timeout. What was the first call, Roberts? I couldn't hear Mr. Allspaw.
I have no
A bench
clue.
warning?
Maybe.
Only thing I could figure. But right now, 1 minute to play. Warriors up 7 points with possession. What are you running out of bounds wise to get that ball into the hands of somebody you trust? Because we saw they got 4 points in 2 seconds.
Yeah, you got to get some screens. You got to get a lot of off-ball movement. Nobody can be stagnant. The person throwing in the ball, if I'm correct, they should be able to move up and down the baseline.
No, because they didn't score.
Yeah,
they didn't score.
that's
There was a
right.
turnover.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So then that adds another degree of
stationary
difficulty.
is tough.
And you just no regrets. I mean, it's all it's
at
all
the end of the day,
inbounder.
it's a one possession.
Yeah.
That being said, it's a possession you got to have.
Yeah, there's just a part of it where it's you just got to have trust in the person throwing it in. I mean, they've played basketball for this long. They're on the high school team. They've played most of the game. You just got to believe in what they can do.
We got Sims into inbound. Going to find Pinion. 58 seconds left. Going to dribble out. We're going to find Dickerson. Going to find Sims. Going to dribble around. Fancy dribble work. Cade Caps always has something to say.
Yeah.
I don't know if he has an imaginary friend out there or if he legitimately disagrees with every call. But this one will send Sims to the line to shoot 2. 51.9 seconds left. These can really ice the ball game here. Sims, first one up and rattles it home.
Wonderful shot.
8-point lead. Free throw shooting lost that Livingston game. They haven't let it do it since. As right now, the Warriors, if they can hold on and win tonight, are on a 3-game win streak. Second one, good. Great shot there. Here comes Caps, who's just going to try for that. I don't know if you could pick it up on our headsets. Don't foul. As Caps at the line shooting 2. First free throw. Off the front. I'm sure here comes another overrated chant. I was right. As right now, I love the energy we're bringing. We're going to have to do it Friday. Don't you agree, Roberts, when we got Cumberland County coming in?
100%. We got to carry this momentum as far as we can.
Up ahead, Dickerson, great find from Pinion. Going to get it to Sims now. 40 seconds left. Listen, boys, you'll get home to Crossville a lot sooner if you don't foul.
Yes.
It's school night. I would just let it run out. As Sims can bring this all the way out to a double-digit lead with these free throws here. First one up and no good. Never understood the rebound chant on the first of 2 free throws.
Never mind. Just never mind.
Sims misses. Pinion off of Cordell. Last time Pinion did something like that, we got a police escort out to the bus.
Yeah.
I don't know what this lady is standing up for.
It's-
Sit down. It's a basketball play.
It's the classic reaction from the other team. They just think it's a dirty play, but I mean
It's not. It could have hit him
super
off the tip of his fingernail, and it would still be our possession. Foul. I think Coach Mitchell's sharing my opinion. Why are we still doing this, boys? Warriors got this one locked up.
Yeah, 2 free throws right here, and that's a 10-point lead.
That's ball game. As Pinion can first free throw, no good. Student section pretty confident in a Warriors win too. 32.3 seconds left. Us up 8 points on the Ron Calls Farm Bureau score report. Looking ahead a little bit, we got Cumberland County Friday. Here comes those free throw woes. Got Cumberland County on Friday, must win. Volleyball 3 missed. He's been very cold from 3. On the court, fighting for it. Just don't get hurt. Sims with the ball. Gonna find Stevenson, who mishandles it but gets it back. Gonna drive in and gonna get it ahead to Caps, who can't save it. Gets it to Page. Gonna go get it to Caps. Just gonna add to that score sheet a little bit. And that's what you get for that. 0.1 seconds left.
Uh-oh.
You're going to have to get off the court. Really, we couldn't let that one slip. Here comes Big John getting the crowd into it. That's the ball game, folks. The Warriors and the Warriors, 2 huge wins. Warriors on a 3-game heater. Here comes Big John. I think he's going through the handshake line, Robert.
Might as well. A big part of this win, leading that student section tonight.
We're talking about how big of a win this is. Must-have win. We said it. He is. Big John is seriously handshaking Stone Memorial.
Wow, that's hilarious.
Only guy that could get away with that. If you could sum up this win in one word, Robert, what is the one word?
They've just grown since the last time they played this team, Dicus. They played exceptionally well. They've done incredible. They made their shots, played the right basketball, and especially they played amazing basketball in the fourth quarter. I can't really say much more than that. I believe
it was
that
tie
sums it
game
up.
heading in the fourth quarter. We win by 8.
Yes.
That is a statement.
That
is
is
a statement. And our final statement until Friday, folks, when we take on Cumberland County. Join us then. Be sure to be checking out the morning announcements every day at 9:27. Until you see us again, this is Sam Dicus.
Sam Roberts.
Signing off. Thank you. Have a good night.